Yeah, yippee! Woohoo! Everyone can hear us now! Yeah! Sorry, I forgot to switch something on. Oopsie. Sorry. I'm not even sick. Mika's the one who's sick here. I just don't have enough water in my system. Alright, also I gotta turn you up. You're very quiet.
Okay, I'm away from my microphone, sorry.
Oh, get up in that microphone. Anyway. Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back. Today, we're back with some more Miles Edgeworth. I mean, Ace Attorney Investigations, Miles Edgeworth. Woo! Is there a time where Mika is not sick? Hey, come on. Mika's not always sick, okay?
I have a good immune system. Sometimes.
I
can resist colds really well. I just get them easier off of other people.
Yeah.
Like, I don't catch colds myself. It'll always derive from someone else.
I'm sorry, by the way. I'm sorry I'm making you do this, but I mean, you said you were okay.
The fat is in my system.
My God. Anyway, I hope you guys are all doing great. Hello, Antifo. Hello, fellow. You guys doing good? Anyone else is lurking? Hi, hi, hi. I've been very excited to keep playing. The first episode was really fun, and the second episode has Franziska. Hello, Silver. Welcome to stream.
I won't even be able to do her voice. She's gonna be Miles Edgeworth. I'm sick.
I'm.
Never refer to me. Ever. Never refer to me. I'm busy.
I'm busy dying.
I'm busy stuffing my nose with tissues.
Anyway, if you missed the last stream, basically there was a murder in Edgeworth's office, and some shitty head prosecutor was like, "I'm gonna kill my partner because he was about to expose me."
I can't believe it was like it went from his elevator to his car to his office.
Can we stop killing in Edgeworth's things?
Can we stop making him feel like shit?
Honestly,
I'm going to mentally give him my sickness.
Wait, that's not helping him.
I don't fucking care. I won't have it.
All right then.
If he loves me, then he'd take it up the ass for me.
That's fair.
Hooray!
Anyway, if you missed the last stream, that's fine. This is a completely new episode. This is episode 2, Turnabout Airlines. We haven't gotten into it yet, but we're about to get into it now. If you guys enjoy the stream, there's more Ace Attorney. This is like the 5th game I've played. Woohoo! And Mika loves Ace Attorney too. Probably a little bit more than me.
I do.
I said a little bit, not a lot, okay?
Also, he's totally team stepladder because he likes to be specific about things. And he just doesn't want to agree with Phoenix.
Listen, I like being specific. That's not a crime, right?
That's less specific.
What, a stepladder?
No. You said you were team ladder. Before.
Did I?
Yes, and I was like, I like stepladders.
But that's not the argument, though.
Well, I know, but it's a stepladder. And you said, no, it's a ladder. And I was like, okay.
Whatever. Well, no, it's something's either a stepladder or it's not a stepladder. But
Yeah, but you said ladder. And then the only reason you're saying stepladder is because Apollo Justice switched it up. And he said stepladder, and Trucy said ladder.
Listen, I like being specific, but also saying something is not a ladder is wrong. Listen, this game will make us talk about ladders on its own time, okay? I'm almost certain. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna be out for this because I haven't played in spoiler. But you don't want to watch me play? What? No, I'm kidding. It's fine.
It's okay. I wouldn't want to.
You can come back to these. I'm chaptering these streams just like the others, so you can always watch the VODs if you want. Anyway, I'm done yapping. It's time to get into episode 2, Turnabout Airlines.
Turnabout sexy. Because Miles Edgeworth's in it. Sorry, I'm a little delirious.
Yeah,
I
no.
love that word. Delirious is such a cool word.
It is a cool word. Anyway, please forgive Vika. Anyway, let's go. I'm done yapping. I forgot that was your mute image. Alright. I'm ready. Episode 2, Turnabout Airlines. The murder that occurred in my office.
Oh no.
The return of the great thief Yatagarasu.
I read that as Yatagarasu.
Thinking back, everything began on that fateful day. 2 days ago. 2 days ago. 2 days earlier.
Yo, he's so
I love
pretty
ketchup.
like that. I like that they... Oh, yeah. Go you!
Yes, everything began high up in the air, 9,000 feet in the air to be precise.
Also, sorry, this thing is fun.
This theme is cool.
Thank you for flying Go You Airlines. We are currently experiencing some slight turbulence. We are asking all passengers to please return to their seats and fasten their seatbelts.
I know they did the cutscene thing. I'm gonna apologize just first. Oh. They did the cutscene thing and apologize just first. But I appreciate that they keep adding more cutscenes.
What do you mean they added more cutscenes? What do you mean?
Like, no, like the cutscenes are more animated, is what I mean, sorry.
Yeah, no. Like I like all the. It's so fun to like watch them.
He's so pretty. Actually, wait, I just realized it's just tilted 90.
it's just this regular thing, just like tilted on the floor.
Actually, I think it's different because his arms are up, but still.
Yeah. Well, do you want to read this or?
All right. March 10th, 6:13 a.m. Flight G3 390, first floor lounge. My Pookie, no.
Oh, this animation's
yeah,
so good.
smooth. He's these little wobbly.
Dude, the little like that was so expressive.
There's so much attention and detail. Jesus.
It's so good. Why do I feel like I just woke up from a horrible nightmare? 6:13, huh? Guess I was out cold for about 10 minutes. Slight turbulence indeed. You want to take the PA? I'll have you work
Ladies
machine.
and gentlemen, we are currently experiencing some slight turbulence. For your safety, we ask that you return, this text is going way too slow, to your seats and fasten your seatbelts.
I suppose turbulence is to be expected on a flight. Though admittedly, I'm less than comfortable with anything resembling earthquakes.
Oh, right. He passed out. Poor
This is
thing.
literally airquakes.
Poor thing. He got earthquakes and fucking knocked out.
That's so. I feel so bad for him.
I think. Or
What
maybe he
the-
got like knocked out by someone.
What's this? A travel wallet, but it's not mine. How did someone else's travel wallet wind up in my pocket? My head. I want this headache go away.
Sorry.
I'll take care of this travel wallet later, or hand it off to an attendant. From earthquake-like turbulence to an elevator. This is crazy, bro. What am I doing hesitating like this? Actually, I know full well why I hesitate. It was when I was still but a young child.
I think it's really cool to see how he thinks. I'm
my
sorry, I've said
God.
this so many times, but just him like, no, not an elevator.
I was caught up in a murder that happened in an elevator. But how long am I going to let my past haunt me? It's just an elevator. I'm a grown man now. I need to behave like one.
And he squeals like a little girl.
What the?
Sorry,
What in the world happened?
This art's
Sorry.
pretty.
Yeah,
I nearly screamed, Renju Okioria, not again.
My God, I was thinking like Clavier with no hair.
Ow!
You want to take her?
Yeah, I'll take out the ladies.
Is there something wrong, sir? I must ask you that you please return to your seat.
Eek! He's dead! Like,
Yeah, go ahead.
dead! No.
Please calm down. We mustn't jump to conclusions without all the facts. What's wrong? Did something happen?
You murder!
No! You have it all wrong. It wasn't me. That's a little Hunter. Fucking issue.
Earthquake, elevator, and being accused of murder. It happens all the time. Keep
Sorry, that's amazing. Continue.
He's so cute when he's like. No, that's weird to say. I just think the animation's very cute of him like
Yes,
moving
like
around,
face
struggling,
tied up.
screaming. Yeah, poor thing. They contained his autism. Now he's crazy. He's like, grr.
Grr.
Power of the alpha. I'm so alpha. Get me out of here.
Shut up. Read the time card.
Oh, March 12th, 6:41 a.m. Flight G390, second floor, first class. Everyone, I am sorry to interrupt, but I have an important announcement. Hi, I'm one of your flight attendants today, Rhoda Teneiro. Unfortunately, we just had a minor accident on this flight.
An accident? Don't treat us like we're stupid. I caught a glimpse and it was a murder. What? Murder? What's going on this flight?
Everyone, please calm down. There's no reason to panic. This flight will stay on course and make its scheduled landing.
It's okay.
We're still currently in the middle of a rough patch of turbulence. So until we are out of this area of turbulence, I ask that you please remain seated.
But someone was killed, right? I mean, what about the killer? Let me off! We're in the air, bro.
Please, there is no need to feel threatened. We have already apprehended the culprit.
The apprehension.
I ask that everyone please remain calm.
What the heck is he talking about? Why should we remain calm?
My name is Miles Edgeworth. I am a prosecutor, and I assure you I am not the killer.
Being a prosecutor doesn't make you capable of murder, buddy.
Now you listen here. I am not the killer. I simply found the body.
I'll wait for Pookie.
Hold on, this is eating paper.
Sorry, I just want to give the Edgeworth struggling in his chair fan cam. I love he has a law book. He has a chess set. That's amazing. Although I don't know what these lumps are supposed to be. He has a lamp. He's the only guy without the screen out. Oh no, he's just tucked away. But those two have their screens
I'm
out.
just the only motherfucker who reads law books while on an airplane. Like,
Look at his little bookwork.
law.
Look at his little bookwork.
Dude, he got far into that book too.
Dude, I was like 20 chapters in.
Chapter 41. How to escape from an airplane if you're being accused of murder.
All right, you ready to continue?
So you say, however, I am sure that you are the perpetrator of this crime. I swear my honor as a professional flight attendant.
Oh, is that right?
I know what I saw. And there's even very strong incriminating evidence to back me up.
What kind of incriminating evidence is she talking about?
We've already alerted the proper authorities at our destination. Until we land, you will remain in our custody by the powers invested in our captain. I'm very sorry, but please understand our situation.
Your situation? I'm more concerned with mine and the direction it's going in. I'm not about to sit idly by while I get accused of murder. Miss Tenerio.
I don't know how to say her name.
Teneiro.
Teneiro. Like
Or-
dinero.
Yeah.
Teneiro.
Miss Teneiro, is it?
Yes.
Oh my god, that look.
I was wondering if you might give me a chance.
Sorry, she looks weird for me for some reason. A chance to do what?
A chance to plead my case. And a chance to ask what you meant by incriminating evidence just now.
Oh my god, look at the thing she does with her fingers.
I love her so much. She's so cute.
To accuse a passenger of such a grave crime without allowing him to give a proper defense. Can the professional flight attendant inside of you really call this action righteous?
Do you have a point? Very well, I'll listen to what you have to say. But be wary of what you reveal. I'm afraid you'll only look even more suspicious if your explanation fails to satisfy. I also do not have time to deal with you all day, so please make it quick.
Of course. As you wish.
If you talk to me like that, good. Very well then, let's get started.
That's crazy.
I know for a fact that I didn't kill that man in the elevator. What I don't know is what sort of
Wait, hold
evidence
on.
she
This
has up her
sounds perfect.
sleeve.
Okay, so
Sorry, I was in that shit too.
actually, yeah,
it back. Calm down.
What? Yeah, I love Edgeworth. He's so cute. I love him. He got my number, and I got him. Yeah.
I'm gonna cry.
But I'm certain it doesn't fit with how the crime really occurred.
Oh ho! We're starting off with this immediately.
Yeah, you can do the orange text here.
Miss Tenerio Saw.
I swear to tell the whole truth as a professional flight attendant. Unfortunately for you, Mr. Edgeworth, I am certain you are the killer. The scene I saw in front of the elevator.
Oh, she's pulling her bow. That's so cute.
It was you standing there with fresh blood dripping off the murder weapon.
A wallet.
So, if you would please cooperate, we'll turn you over just as soon as we land.
That's it. That's her evidence.
I don't think you could ask for a more perfect witness testimony. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth?
Saying that to a lawyer is crazy.
Not really. It's hardly perfect when there's a gaping hole in it.
His little smile.
Merc
so
is
cute.
amazing.
Like,
Rebuttal.
I'm sorry. That's why I had to use that sprite that I put in the thumbnail because it was his tied down sprite, and I love it so much.
Oh. Miss Tenerio Saw. Alright, I'm gonna press all these because it's fun.
Tell me, what exactly puts the pro and professional flight attendant for you?
Sorry, I'm sick, Mr. Edgeworth. Well, it means we're very professional about how we take care of our passengers. Services like fetching papers and responding to calls are done with speed and accuracy. I can assure you that I give testimonies with the same level of professionalism. But I'm sure you already realized that by now, right?
That sprite is amazing.
It's a bit hard to appreciate your professionalism when I'm the one under suspicion.
Sorry, I like this theme line. Beep, 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 beep.
That was a nice one.
And there you have it. My professional testimony is accurate and reliable. She gives off Twilight Sparkle a little bit, but like in a better way.
I see
Like
it.
really shy and cutie. But I don't know. I love her. She's so cute.
You certainly seem sure of yourself.
Bow.
Of course, a professional flight attendant can't afford to make mistakes after all.
Perhaps, but you must admit there are a few who can look at a murder with a clear mind.
We attendants all go through extensive training and are always calm and collected. We'll even calmly serve you coffee if you so wish, as the plan makes a splashdown. Jeez.
I fail to see how that would be the calm and rational thing to do in an emergency.
Even until the bitter end, we are here to serve. We are there to serve the passengers.
Shout out to good flight attendants.
That is the duty of all professional flight. I can't speak,
It's okay.
but I'm a flight attendant if you didn't know.
You certainly are confident, except for the speaking part. Anyway, shall we return to your testimony?
The scene I saw in front of the elevator.
Yes. What did you see in front of the elevator?
Well, that's what I was just about to tell you, Mr. Edgeworth. Framed by the elevator
Doors.
Ah!
Don't
Doors
strain your
and
voice,
buried
calm
in the
down.
light coming with them. from within. I'm gonna cry. It was you standing there with fresh blood dripping off your murder weapon.
The murder weapon, dripping with blood. Really now?
I swear that was the what is
Grizzly.
that? Grizzly?
Yeah.
Grizzly? Okay.
Yeah.
I swear that was the grisly scene I saw before me. Thank goodness it wasn't a passenger who saw her. There'd be widespread panic by now. I need to read.
As I recall, you were quite panicked yourself at the time.
Oh wait, don't worry. I'll wait for Pookie to come back.
Because I like it when Pookie reads the lines.
Which, by the way, if Mika's sword throw does anything, it should remind you to stay hydrated. Because water very important.
I love water.
Alright, the music in this game is definitely starting to grow on me, by the way. Also, why is there just like a random oxygen mask hanging? That's not supposed to be there. What's in the court record, by the way? Over here. Oh, we got some evidence. Look at that. I didn't even know we got evidence. Oh my god, this is a Sky magazine. Wait, can we read? Oh, the flight itinerary. That's definitely gonna come in handy. This guy. Sorry. Think Edgeworth killed him with a wallet? Yeah, no, he was like, "You're broke," and he died of poor. He's like, "It's too much money." It's a brutal weapon, dude. Yeah, no, I had to get beat. It's because the wallet was so full of cash that it was like really dense and it hurt like a brick. That's what it was. That's my canon explanation. Okay, we looked at the badge in 3D yet? Hold on.
Each prosecutor's badge is engraved with the number of its owner on the back. Numbers, as if we're not human on the inside like everyone else.
No, he had such a charged stance about it.
This badge is designed is said to reflect the relentlessness and discipline of law enforcement. It comes from the authority vested in us as strict protectors of the law. And executors of sentences, much like harsh winter frosts and blazing summer days. To wear it is to identify oneself as a prosecutor, but I have no interest in doing so.
Anyway.
It was hitting this pose, my god. I still really wish they gave me the ability to play Ace Attorney with one Joy-Con. They could totally do it. I know they can. I'd be so comfy just sitting back with like a Joy-Con in my hand playing Ace Attorney, but I gotta use two. It'd be so comfy. So I can't get over how this guy looks. I don't know why it's funny, but she's pretty. If she wasn't such like a little asshole, she'd be so pretty. I like her earrings. Best restaurant in the skies. Dude, airplane food is not good. Be real. This is just a lie. I mean, I guess it's not because they aren't saying it's the best restaurant ever.
featuring items from the world's finest restaurants. Treat yourself to the cuisine of the gods.
The only thing godly about the cuisine is where it's made. You know, because it's in the air, kind of close to God. It's thorough. And when does airplane food ever taste good, though? I think the best part about airplane food is like the novelty, not necessarily the airplane food itself. Like, it's fun to eat food in the air, like on the cozy little tray table, watching your little movie on your seat TV screen. Anyway, I'll keep things going for now, because Mika's already played this part of the game. We'll keep going.
Excuse me?
You were scared enough to misread the situation and accuse me of murder.
Nonsense. Professional flight attendants can't afford to be that flustered. I witnessed the murder scene and now I'm listening to your defense, all with a smile.
Apparently, you also lie with a smile on your face.
Let's get to the rest island. I'm not cooperating, thank you. I enjoy my dry and stale food while in the air. Well, it's not that stale.
I am not the culprit, and yet you would keep these restraints on me.
Mr. Edgeworth, please try to understand what kind of situation you're in right now.
And what exactly is my situation?
I have the backing of the captain to keep you bound in this way. We are within our legal right to restrain anyone who might threaten our captain mid-flight. In essence, you're in the same situation as someone who has been arrested by the police.
So I am to stay restrained until I can clear up all of her doubts. At least I'm close. A mistake shines like the silver lining on a dark rain cloud. And I'm going to capture some of that light with evidence.
Anyway, I'm thinking here. Dripping blood off the murder weapon. Yeah, I thought it was the wallet. I don't know why. I always get nervous playing Ace Attorney. I really hate being wrong, but I gotta accept being wrong sometimes. Is what I've learned.
Unfortunately.
Anyway, we'll keep it going.
Miss Teneiro.
I still gotta make sure I'm saying her name right.
What is with all the yelling all of a sudden?
Ugh, force of habit. Well, it doesn't matter.
The force of habit's really cute.
Miss Teneiro, you say you saw the murder weapon dripping with blood. Is that correct?
Yes, all that blood. Drip, drip, drip. I wish I had some drip. Just recalling that scene sends a chill down my spine.
Sorry, but your so-called professional flight attendant training has failed you.
What?
Oh my god, this sprite is so cute.
I'd like to direct your attention to this. Do you know what this is?
It's a travel wallet, right? But it looks a little big and bulky.
The thing you saw me holding when I discovered the dead body in the elevator was this very travel wallet, Miss Teneiro.
What? Impossible.
Now then, do you still think I am the killer? And I killed him with a travel wallet?
His smile saying that is golden.
But I saw blood dripping from the wallet. I know I did.
As you can see, this wallet is clearly stained. But if you would be so kind as to take a whiff, I think you'd agree it's only grape juice.
They still can't get away with saying wine.
Then...
That's right. You mistook grape juice for blood. The murder weapon dripping with blood does not, in fact, exist.
No!
There. That should clear up that pesky accusation.
Oh my god.
Well, wait just a sec. That is... I mean, even a wallet could be deadly if it was wrapped around something heavy. I demand that you show me what's inside. Please.
She's trembling, and the tacked-on please at the end. Sounds like I've got her. There's no need to look inside. Even you can tell from its appearance that it's light.
No, I can't be sure of anything until I see the contents of that wallet for myself.
She's a persistent one. I suppose you have no choice but to see what's inside. Miss Teneiro, if you'll be so kind as to open the wallet and check its contents for me.
All right, I usually don't pry into passengers' belongings, but we have no choice here.
But okay, so I'm doing it. I'm happy that I used the little 3D section for this. Not Borginia again. I'm gonna cry. I'm not crying, but you know. Alright, there you go. Anyway, it's Borginia back. I mean, I'm not surprised, but like, anything he placed on me while was from? Yeah.
It seems that this passport is all that's in there. As you saw, there's nothing but a passport inside. This renders your wallet was the murder weapon argument moot. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh my god.
Please hear me out, Mr. Edgeworth.
What is it now?
Well, I was wondering, whose passport is it exactly? Can I take a look?
Why not? I'm rather curious myself. This is...
Who is this?
Just as I thought.
Why
This-
is this type P?
What does that mean? Also, welcome back, Pookie. I'm sorry I continued without you.
No, it's okay.
I figured it was fun because you already played the game before.
No, don't worry about it.
You feeling okay?
I've been better.
I wish I could give you some air hug or some e-medicine.
Thank you for the /e medicine.
Would you like some electronic Tylenol? I'm sorry.
Electronic hugs. I'm like so sad right now.
I'll give you phantom affection. Is that good?
Yeah, I'll take it.
I hope you're okay. Anyway, you ready to keep going? You want to take her back?
I'll wait until you finish this whole segment.
All right. This travel wallet belonged to Mr. Ackby Hicks,
Who? I don't understand why they're freaking out, by the way.
which makes it the victim's property.
Mr. Hicks' travel wallet, picked up off the floor in front of the elevator. There is but a passport inside. Updated in my organizer.
You stole the victim's wallet, didn't you?
Are you serious? Let me know when you want to take her back, by the way.
I'll take her back when she does her testimonies.
Okay.
How dare you!
You said it yourself. You claimed to be holding this wallet in your hands when I found you. Perhaps I did misconstrue the wallet for the murder weapon, but it seems that I wasn't wrong about who the culprit is.
Miss Teneiro's logic.
I need to sneeze, Mr. Edgeworth, but it's not coming out.
Do you want to grab the little feather?
As you claimed, the murder weapon is not the travel wallet. However, it is something you stole from Mr. Hicks after you were done with the vile deed. I find it hard to believe in myself that your motive was very simple. You were out to steal Mr. Hicks' money, weren't you? He's the top of the notch lawyer with a bigger paycheck than Gumshoe. You really think?
Wait, what if we just present the badge on that statement?
I'm literally,
That might be it.
I'm literally a prosecutor. So even though I didn't have the murder weapon on me, you still suspect me, I see.
You stood up at the crime scene with the victim's wallet in your hands. Why is the text so slow? How can I turn a blind eye and not suspect you of foul play?
Well, it's like this text speed also indicates intonation.
I know, but I'm not that slow. I am that slow. You're being nice to me because I'm sick, Mr. Edgeworth.
Rebuttal. Miss Teneiro's logic.
Can't spell rebuttal without but. Do you know
True.
that? Turn around, Mr. Edgeworth.
Stop.
Shouldn't that be proof enough for you that I did not murder the victim?
Not at all.
Oh, and why not?
Because that wallet may not have been what I thought it was.
So then you stole from Mr. Hicks.
You think I stole it?
I still need to sneeze really bad.
I'm sorry.
Yes, I'm very sorry to say it. and I wouldn't usually be so rude, but it must be said.
Usually when I need to see that, I just like rub my finger under my nose.
Does that work?
I don't know, it works for me.
I know it works whenever I have something in my nose. Like if I grab a cotton swab, like whenever you do the COVID test and you put it in your nose, I sneeze like 5 times in a row.
Jesus
It's
Christ.
terrible.
I hate getting COVID tested. It feels so terrible.
It's fun.
Fun is a funny word to use there.
Sorry, I really like how inspected things. Like I always like taking my vaccine shots or my blood drawn, the dentist appointment.
I'm fine with everything else, but getting my blood drawn is terrible.
I just gotta look away, and then I look back, and then me and the person usually giggle awkwardly because I'm like, oh, I didn't want to see this.
No, it's more like I just get so woozy after getting my blood drawn. I get like I feel very lightheaded and like tips, not tipsy, but like woozy. Woozy is the
My
word.
phone, it's charging on my computer, and it died as soon as I turned it on. No.
Hmm.
I never thought I'd see the day, but here I am calling a passenger a thief.
Okay, I doubt that's any. Whatever.
Maybe I should put on a serious face and say more directly. I believe you removed the wallet from the victim's personage.
Personage.
Shut up.
It really doesn't matter how you phrase it. What I'd like to know is why you think I stole Mr. Hicks' wallet.
And hard to believe myself. Your motive was simple.
I don't think I have any sort of motive to speak of. I've never met Mr. Hicks before, and our only connection is this one flight.
But that is more than enough of a reason. I'm craving those like air-fried foods that you can get at like the frozen aisle. You know? That you can like you gotta like the little like pizza.
No clue what you're
little
talking about.
pizza snacks.
I mean Lunchables?
No.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm not
How-
even gonna argue about what it is.
How do you figure?
He was sitting in first class, and I think the implication is quite clear.
I'm in for. You're stupid.
You were
You think I was after his money? Where did that
Cockamine. Is it cockamine? Mamine? Ami? I need to search this up. This is very important.
Mommy?
Cockamami. Alright. Cockamamie.
Okay, Edgeworth.
Where did that cockamamie idea come from?
True, you are also a passenger in first class, but... I mean, I thought something was off about you and those deeply etched lines on your forehead.
They're not lines. They're perfectly normal and a part of my natural face.
I don't think I've ever met someone with such terrible countenance on a
Countenance?
flight before. Stop trying to find my words. You know, that's when it hit me. You have the face of someone with money trouble.
She really is making a fool of herself pursuing this line of logic. I should spare her and present the piece of evidence that contradicts her testimony.
I am totally doing the badge thing, by the way.
Are you sure?
I think so.
Take a good look at this, for it will prove my innocence. Well, say something.
I'm sorry, well, I gave it a good look, but, no matter what angle I look at it from, I don't see how I will prove that you didn't do it.
Ugh, I must have presented the wrong item.
I actually thought that made total sense.
Here,
Am I
let's turn this
crazy?
on again. Now I gotta act fast. Oh no, it's charging. It's okay. I don't need it.
Okay. Also, I understand. I get it. I don't know. I thought that would have been cute if they made him present the badge, but it's whatever. Because I was thinking they were gonna do like the whole like you just took the money out of the wallet, duh. But whatever.
I wonder if I might get a word in, Miss Teneiro.
What is it now?
Miss Teneiro, I wonder if you noticed the contradiction within your own testimony.
What are you talking about? I'm really, I don't know.
I like her hair. She's got like little,
Right? It's
she's
so
like a
cute.
stacks.
Simply put, as you saw with your own eyes, the only thing inside Mr. Hicks's wallet was his passport. If I really was after his money, then why would I steal a penniless travel wallet?
But that's right, you, Mr. Edgeworth. You don't know I was empty when you stole it.
You would like to think that, but that's not possible.
What do you mean it's not possible?
There's no way the killer didn't know what the wallet didn't know the wallet was. I literally can't read. There's no way the killer didn't know that the wallet was empty to begin with.
Oh, and what makes you so sure?
How can I show that the killer knew the wallet was empty from the get-go?
Ah.
If you recall the crime scene, I admit that the wallet was probably not empty at the time of the murder. That's pretty evident by the bills and cards strewn around the inside of the elevator.
Oh,
I think you've come to realize the problem with your own logic. I would surmise that the victim's wallet fell out during the struggle, and that's when its contents emptied onto the floor of the elevator. I doubt the killer could have missed such an occurrence.
no. Then you're saying...
Yes, according to your supposition, if I were the killer, I would have been going after a wallet I knew to be empty. And since I clearly was not attempting to gather the scattered money, it renders your argument of theft completely invalid.
I really want a Costco hot dog right now. Forgive me! Please!
Oh.
She sounds like a deflated.
Hey. Whoa.
Hey, what the heck? Are you saying the attendant's wrong? So that guy isn't the killer?
Ha! Don't believe it, everyone. It's a trick.
The talking sounds weird. Sounds like doubled.
Will you all please be quiet? Miss Teneiro,
Yes?
you lost your cool when you saw the dead body. Plus, the lounge was dark, and looking into the light from the elevator, it's easy to see how you mistook the wallet in my hand for the murder weapon. I take no offense that you thought that I was the killer.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh.
Thank you for releasing me.
Oh my God, there's a Borginian.
That's why when I saw lmao, I was like, oh my god, no. Oh my god.
That's where
they're
it came
bringing
from?
This plot back. Yeah.
Well, it's more like other way
I
around.
know. But like, I was like, oh.
All right, do you want to do that?
No, you got it.
What is it now? Miss Teneiro, if you could please translate, I'd be much obliged.
It sounds like Virginian, but I don't understand any of it. There's another attendant on this flight who...
Oh. I have to think of a voice for him.
Give him an accent.
Oh, I don't even know what accent to give. I'm not good at doing accents.
Harsh. I said that he is giving the runabout.
I said that he's giving the runabout.
Perfect. Awesome.
I don't require an interpreter. I speak English just well. See? You, the attendant. I'll wait for Pookie. Sorry, this music is something. I don't know why. It's just like a fat, pissed white Aladdin. It looks like an American settler if he was just like, I don't know, from Asia. If you like, I don't know how to describe it. He looks like a funny merchant. There, are you back?
Virginia feels like it'd be like right between Europe and like it would be like next to Europe, under Russia, and next to like Asian countries.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Mhm.
Like right in the spot middle.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I really like his design because it's so funky. Like,
I see
remember
it.
when I told you that like the game really liked pushing designs?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is what I mean.
I see. All right, you ready to take her? Pookie?
Oh, yes, sir.
I want this person to be under arrest until we arrive at the airport.
Holy shit, grew.
Why is he just stroking that? Ace that attorney. What? This emoji makes me uncomfortable, Drippy. Welcome to stream.
I'm sorry, sir, but what exactly are you hoping for? What is it that you want? I am finished talking to the likes of you.
You gave him like a Boston accent with
Sorry.
another accent layered on it. It's really funny.
I'm sorry. I'm really bad at holding
No,
the
it's
voice.
really good.
Please, I would like to hear why you would like me to be held under arrest until we land. You! How dare you try to waste my time! You were the one who stuck your nose into my affairs. I wanted to spend at least one more second with my precious art. I've no time for other things. I know what you are. I see it through you. Insolvent. Yes, I am pretty sure that's how you say it in English. Well, I should hope I'm not monetarily bankrupt, but I don't think that's what you meant.
I'm a freelancer and in 6 minutes I will lurk. Good luck, Drippy.
I'm sorry, but I don't think I caught your name. I am Zeke Lablanc II. I am a wealthy man in Borginia. But I am not an ordinary rich man. I am an art dealer, a rich seller of beauty.
Mr. LeBlanc, what did you just mean just now?
Pardon?
When you said that Mr. Edgeworth was giving the runabout?
You mean Turnabout?
I have to explain. Unbelievable. I will say it once and only once. I do not even have a second to waste. Time is money, as they say. Yes, and yet you continue to blather on. I saw it, yes I did. I saw the victim go onto the elevator. Going down to the lounge. It was at exactly 6 o'clock.
And the significance of that time?
At 6, he says. Wait, you saw him at 6?
What's the matter, Mr. Edgeworth?
I forgot the time, so please remind me.
He understands, I see.
This fight is great.
Miss Attendant, what time did you discover the body?
Well, it was a little after the patch of turbulence, so I would say around 6:15.
Hicks was his name, was it? And I say that man Hicks was killed in a 15-minute time span. And the only person in the lounge at that time was this prosecutor, yes? Yeah, I was in my seat the whole time. Me too. I was watching the movie and enjoying a fine glass of grape juice.
Dude.
I was still eating. Still haven't finished, see?
The other passengers have an alibi, so you have no problem with them, I suppose. No complaint, I see. Not a single word against this, right?
It's compliant.
I have no way of discounting what you have put forth at this point, but it wasn't me.
So what'd you say?
He said compliant.
No Oh, sorry. I auto-corrected it for him.
Okay.
Oh, so you say, but do you have what you say, the evidence?
Oh, right, that's me, sorry. Mr.
okay.
Edgeworth, are you really the culprit after all?
Mr. LeBlanc, I suppose you are quite certain in what you saw, enough to give testimony. Of course! I was looking at that man the whole time. He was playing with that annoying little, small machine the whole time. Machine? Yes, that's what you people call it in English, yes? He was making me crazy with the click, click, click. In that description, it sounds like some sort of small computer.
I believe what Mr. LeBlanc is talking about is a cell phone. I have to say, I did see him playing with it quite a bit myself.
He really said, I got games on my phone.
He was playing the Flappy Bird?
A simple cell phone. A laptop or organizer I can see, but that's kind of low budget.
I hate that noisy little machine in his hand. The fragment of beauty, all it produces is ugly sounds. Anyway, I know what I saw.
This fight is still so funny.
My nose is aching.
Oh.
Mr. Teneiro,
Yes?
I was wondering if I might be granted permission to examine the crime scene.
What? You want to examine the crime scene?
If you would grant me a little measure of time, I'm sure I can produce the real culprit.
I do not like the sound of that. Fox in the duck's bin. Yes, I think that is how you say it in English.
It's fox got in the henhouse, and I believe my innocence was proven earlier. And if I'm given the chance, I can clear up all the remaining doubts.
He's so pretty.
Miss Teneiro, if you wait until we arrive, there's a good chance that some evidence will have been destroyed by then.
I understand. Let me see what the captain has to say.
Ha! This should not be approved.
Please, Mr. Leblanc, in an emergency, all decisions are to made by the captain alone.
Bro's busy flying the plane. Leave him alone.
Please wait here to go ask the captain what to do and get myself some tissues. I'll be right back. Oh, I feel so stuffy.
I love her hair. Look at it.
Beep, 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 beep.
You are not planning to erase evidence when you are doing your investigation, yes?
Of course not.
Ha! We will see.
Mr. Edgeworth, you have the captain's permission to investigate the crime scene.
What? Unbelievable!
I am in your debt, Mr. Teneiro.
However, there is one condition.
I thought so.
I am to supervise you. Can you agree to that? Please?
Of course, I see no problem with that stipulation. It's only natural as I am still a suspect in this case.
Ugh.
I take full responsibility and will watch Mr. Edgeworth with every move. You know what? I hope this is reassurance enough that there will be no foul play. Now then, Mr. Edgeworth, shall we proceed? If you should need my help with anything, please feel free to use X to talk.
It's time to head to the scene of the crime, the first floor lounge.
And please get me a tissue. Please, Mr. Edgeworth, I need a tissue.
We get to walk.
Can I use a cravat, please?
Can I use a cravat? Wait, can I make him stand?
I need to use a cravat. My nose is so stuffy.
Here you go.
Please.
Ugh.
Thank you. You're a sweetheart.
Get him, John.
Look at a little run. What the hell? It's one of the flight attendants. Why? What is this? Okay, look at the difference in their outfits.
Yeah. I know.
They couldn't afford the full size. What the hell? All right, let's talk to her first.
Are you in need of assistance?
Miss Teneiro, I'd like to ask you about investigating the lounge.
As long as you have the captain's permission, I can't stop you from looking in the... Yeah.
If you could pass a message along, tell him I am grateful for his spirit of cooperation.
I will. However, please realize that you are still under suspicion. To be honest, I still have my doubts about you. Sorry.
Of course, and I take no offense.
Do you really understand what I'm saying?
Yes, verily.
Do you pinky swear? You do on your honor as a professional prosecutor?
I pinky swear I do, on my honor as a professional prosecutor.
Well, I guess that settles. I need to.
It's okay, cough away.
I feel my honor as a man slowly diminishing.
All right, we'll show the we'll show the badge. I know.
Even if you show that to me, I still cannot allow you to fearing. Where's ready for you? I'm sorry, but I must admit that I still have my doubts about you.
Guilty until proven innocent, I see.
How old is she?
She is 24.
How old is Edgeworth?
Like 29 or something. I don't know.
No.
I'm not
Pretty sure
that
he's
old.
still like in his 26.
Okay.
I was gonna say they're so cute together. Sorry. She's still like, can you please, Pinky, promise that you'll please.
Yeah, that was cute. All right, let's set some investigate. There's a lot to investigate. I can already tell.
Hurry up and investigate. Time should not be wasted. Precious human time. That is how you say it, I believe.
All right, fine. Damn.
I've given you permission from the captain to smack him.
Mr. LeBlanc seems to be protecting the gargantuan vase on the chair rather closely.
That's you.
It's a marvelous vase, though, isn't it? Yes, I dare say so as a professional attendant.
I don't think there's any real connection between a piece of art and being an attendant.
But I'm not just any old attendant. I'm a professional flight attendant.
As though there was such a thing as an amateur flight attendant.
That's tough. Bless you.
How did you? Yeah. Oh my god, that took me out. I can't see.
I'm sorry.
How did you find your meal to be, Mr. Edgeworth?
Come to think of it, I forgot all about it. I must have been asleep or something.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Let me prepare you something right away.
What are you apologizing for, Miss Teneiro?
I failed my professional duties by letting a passenger go hungry. Please help yourself. If you see anything to your fancy, feel free.
I think I'll take my time later, after I've solved this case. Thanks.
The only woman besides me that deserves Edgeworth.
Oh wait, I gotta look at this.
At least the emergency escape hatch. You can't go there mid-flight.
Oh, sorry, I'm stupid. I don't want to
No,
talk about
it's okay. It's okay. I'll take his dialogue then.
it. Oh, okay.
What's the probability that the criminal escaped the here?
You can read it.
Okay.
100%. Just had a conversation with myself. Oh, let me finish my thought. I'm 100% certain they did it.
When I'm searching for an answer, only complete thoughts need apply.
Alright, let's talk to her.
Excuse me, but may I have a word with you? You there!
She needs something. Please ask Mr. Road over there. Okay.
What the? Hey, wake up, you!
I'm terribly sorry that she's being so rude, Mr. Edgeworth.
No need for you to apologize. I just find it hard to believe she's asleep on the job. If I were her boss, I'd see to it that her salary was cut so low that it was in the red.
Of course. Of course he'd say that.
It's a movie poster for License to Love, Laugh, Mime, and Murder.
Mime?
Name?
Mame? Is it Mame? I'm stupid.
Probably.
And that's a GoU Airlines sponsored movie. It's a suspense, hard-boiled action, romantic horror comedy flick.
Is that the genre listing for this thing?
Yes, it's a movie that can be enjoyed by anyone because it encompasses all those genres.
I can't even begin to imagine what the plot would be.
But you have to admit, it has piqued your curiosity, right? I heard the main strategy with this genre listing was to make people curious.
Well then, consider the mission a successful one. This is Mr. Hicks' seat. I don't see the machine Mr. LeBlanc was talking about.
Perhaps it is in the elevator?
Maybe. We should probably head down to the crime scene now.
Nope, we're looking at everything. Sargi.
Ba-da-da, ba-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da.
Don't get near me, you criminal!
He said, "Don't get near me, you criminal."
I am not the killer, and I intend to prove that starting now. That's contrary to the facts!
He says, but that's contrary to the facts.
I can understand his English just fine, thank you very much. What's a lifesaver doing here? I bought it at like shop just beyond the lounge. If something should happen, having one will save your life. I think this guy would have been better off not taking a plane to begin with.
That was the worriest of worry words. Hey, miss, how about another glass?
Excuse me, but I was wondering if you know anything about the murder.
How about it? How about a glass together?
Sorry, but I must decline.
I wasn't talking to you, I was asking the cute attendant.
I'm so sorry, but I'm on the clock right now. But if you need a refill, I'm happy to bring it to you another another glass at any time.
I feel so bad for her. You got it, Toots.
But that's no way to talk to a lady.
That's why he's my man. Also, I just wanted to say I think it's so cute that Edgeworth thought he was talking to him. He's like, no, thank you.
Look at all these bottles lined up in a row. It's a miracle they made it through the turbulence without a scratch.
Actually, we asked the drink vendor to clean them all up, but all the ones that they broke.
Then you mean to tell me that he put all these up here after the turbulence?
You're simply thrilled to have someone so interested in the variety of drinks available.
I don't think anyone should drink this much. There's such a thing as overhydration.
It's called alcoholism, Mr. Edgeworth.
If I may have a word with you.
You want to take him or should I?
I'll take it. This drink, it's so awesome.
My core.
That's great to hear. However, I would like to ask you a few questions.
Is he Pookie? No, 5,000 bit rate.
I'm so stupid.
What?
I fucking turned off the computer by pressing on a button on accident. I'm turning it back on right now. I was here the whole time, so I wouldn't know. Sorry.
Eat or speak. Please pick one.
Oh my god, the judge says that to the Snaku girl.
Yeah. I'm gonna miss the judge. I'm assuming you're munching right now, but Discord suppression is killing you.
I think he chose to eat. Mr. Edgeworth, I saw like I'm from a 320p video. Hooray!
Yes, I can hear that.
He answered.
Ah, that's right. I was in the middle of recreating a chess game.
Welcome back.
Just an observation, but aren't there too many red knights around that lone blue pawn?
Nonsense. It simply shows that the blue pawn is no match for the red knight's might.
He's so tism coded. He's like, look at me. I'm a knight, guys.
It's my seat. Unfortunately, I didn't bring anything particularly useful for an investigation. It's not as if I'm constantly prepared for such a thing to occur.
You should be. Today's attorney. Come on. Okay, I think I've looked at everything in this section.
Mostly unprepared all the time. It shows like how good he is.
I think I've observed everything, right?
I mean, there's a thing on the far right.
Yeah, the far left. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the room, though. I don't want to go here yet. I want to go to the elevator.
Go
You
back
can-
to the elevator.
I will in a second, but you can read the title card.
March 12, 7:26 a.m. Flight G390, first floor lounge. La 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 la.
Oh.
Gavin, no.
I want to thank you for your help back there, Miss Teneiro.
It was nothing. You should thank the captain for granting you permission. And just so everything is perfectly clear, I still don't trust you. You're standing with me. It hasn't changed one iota.
Iota.
Iota?
Yeah.
I see. I will bear that in mind.
It's just an accident, guys. I received an order from the captain earlier. He wanted you to know that we reserve the right to stop your investigation if we feel you are not making progress. And when we do, he asks that you please return to your seat at that time.
So my time runs out at his and his crew's discretion, does it? I have to find a way to discredit Miss LeBlanc's testimony before time's up.
Ugh.
I understand. By the way, is there any place you can think of where the killer might hide on board?
I don't think so. After every first-class passenger was accounted for at his or her seat, we made a thorough search of the plane. As for business and economy class, no one can really move between those classes and first class without a staff key card. And we found no record of a key card being used at all.
Which means that I have a first-class killer on my hands. At least I know that much for sure. And one other thing. No one else has been allowed near this crime scene since the murder was discovered either.
Begin investigation. First floor lounge.
I'm dying right now.
I'm sorry.
Now then, let's get started.
But where should we start from?
I hope you know the fact that I didn't investigate that elevator is pissing me off so bad.
Okay.
I want to look at everything.
Let's start with Mr. LeBlanc's statements. The crime occurred between 6 a.m. and 6:15 a.m. During that interval, the only person in the lounge was myself, which would make me the prime suspect. However, since I did not kill Mr. Hicks, it means that the killer was around somewhere.
Where was the killer? What clues point to where the killer could have been?
If we are to believe what you say is true, then yes.
The first order of business will be to gather information to win your trust.
Alright, with that being said,
guess you walked
I'm
over
leaving. Bye-bye. Oh, I want to look at the elevator.
Mr. Edgeworth, why are you breakdancing?
Anyway, let's go.
This door leads to the flight attendant's room.
It's still not you. Please understand that it's off limits to unauthorized personnel.
The room is giving off the scent of a woman's perfume. One would think that the perfume would smell great, however, to me it simply smells.
So you like men.
Not that I have any interest in what lies behind this door.
So you like men. Perhaps we should return to the investigation, Mr. Gayworth? Mr. Edgeworth?
Sorry, I spaced out for a second there.
So, are you interested or not? Because he had to take a moment. He just stood there.
I was like, maybe it does smell good. These bottles and glasses must have been broken by the turbulence. There's quite a bit of broken glass here. Please be careful when passing through the area.
Thank you very much for the warning, Mr. Edgeworth. However, no matter how kind you are towards me, not that it does not clear up any suspicions I have about you.
I wasn't warning you for the sake of clearing my name. These counter windows offer a glimpse of the sky. These clouds, they tell me nothing.
Mr. Edgeworth, you look like you're talking to the clouds.
Is that so? Then tell me, what do you suppose I said to them?
I don't know, but they look like a rather one-sided conversation.
The clouds, they tell me nothing.
Oh, sorry, this is you.
This grand piano is the pride of this plane. We should have had Phoenix up in here. It can play music or whatever CD we insert into the CD drive.
This is CD drive.
That's not a piano, it's more like an overgrown music box.
But its keys depress along with the music, as though there really was someone playing it.
Some people have entirely too much money to waste on overly complex toys.
He literally cannot talk. He has a whole Steel Samurai figurine.
Hey, hop off. Why did my game lag? Hello?
She's so cutie.
Oh, I already looked at this. I thought I was selecting something else. This.
What or who is this?
This is a bronze statue of the founder of Go U Airlines, Mr. Hugo Hughes.
Still you.
Sorry, I just
Okay.
realized it's called Go U Airlines and his name is Hugo.
Yeah.
Poor thing. There's the one on the left is of when he was in his 40s, and the other one is him in his 80s.
What?
Did the man age at all over those 4 decades? Maybe I need to squint more.
It's just slightly
this.
shorter than the second one.
There are a few copies of Sky Magazine in the magazine rack.
This month's special is an English trivia quiz.
That's not a bad idea. I've heard that the youth of today don't know a particle from a participle.
No, please don't go around confusing people with made-up words, Mr. Edgeworth. Who's ever heard of such silly word as participle?
Case in point.
Poor her, she don't know her verbs.
I mean, I don't even know what a participle is. I know it's like
What?
grammar. Stop! I know it's grammar related. I know it's like it has to do with like the tenses.
Verbs. Yeah. There's
Well,
the present participle, past participle.
I know. I've heard of all of them. I just don't know exactly what they mean. I'm not a grammar nut, unfortunately.
Glasses and candles thrown into disarray by the turbulence.
It's been a while since I've seen this big of a mess.
It's not.
Terribly embarrassing. Shut up! Shut up! It's terribly embarrassing, but I thought it was an earthquake for a second. Oh no, wait, now I need to shut up. And then I frantically started searching for gas valves to shut off.
I guess the shaking of the plane was bad enough to be mistaken for a real earthquake.
In the air?
Not that I would know, since I was unconscious for most of it.
Well, I think there's an opportunity to talk to her.
Are you in need of assistance?
Oh, she doesn't have anything new.
I'm boring.
This toppled over chair, yet another victim of the turbulence.
No, look at all that grape juice staining the back. It don't look like it, but that chair was extremely valuable.
It was.
Yes, it was used to when the Rocker Pals came to our tour this plane. The Rocker Pals leader sat in this very chair.
I'm sorry, but what are these rocker pals? I can't believe you've never.
Believe you've
sorry.
never heard of them. They're all over the rage. And you're all over my sentences.
I'm sorry. It's because it's really hard. My brain doesn't like see the little label in time because it's on the bottom.
The Rocker Pals are an extremely popular international band. They added pals part as they became more popular, especially among teens.
Ah, that explains it. I'm not really one for the music of today. Maybe I should ask Detective Gumshoe about them later. On second thought, I could already see how confusing the conversation would get.
Is bottle interactable? I'm trying to make sure I
She's so
don't.
cutie the way she sits. She just waits there.
Yeah. I'm like stuttering around all over there, like, just, you know, being stupid all over the place. Anything? Oh, here.
The in-flight shop is just beyond these shutters. But we don't have permission to open them, so I'm afraid they're closed.
There must still be clues to be found here in this lounge. I must remain ever vigilant. A pity that a bronze statue knows not when a good drink has been spilt at its feet.
This is a statue of our founder, Mr. Hugo Hughes. He was a big fan of grape juice. I'm sure he'd be thrilled if he knew how much grape juice was here at his feet.
Oh my god, wait, did I get the joke? Hugo Hughes? It's like Hugo, like juice in Spanish and then juice? I don't know. It kind of sounds like it.
I can search it up for you.
If you want.
Is that a hint of hero worshipping I detect?
Alright.
There's some spilled grape juice in front of the elevator. I assume it was spilled during the turbulence.
Sorry. Still
That's okay.
searching it up.
It's alright.
Puns. Oh, we must clean up that up or someone might get hurt.
Aha!
What is it, Mr. Edgeworth?
I found some very important evidence.
I need to sneeze.
What is the important piece of evidence in this scene?
Oh, the footprints.
What is it?
They're a little smudged, but I think we can both agree that they are a set of footprints.
Spilled grape juice. There's some spilled grape juice on the floor in front of the elevator.
Uh,
It's okay. Take it out.
so you think?
Yes, these belong to our killer.
Oh, then maybe you should check the shoe sizes of everyone in first class.
I don't think that will be of any help to us. Unfortunately, the prints are too smudged, which will make it hard to get a definitive match.
Oh, I see.
Hmm.
Also unrelated, I'm looking at everyone else's names from like the last game that we played.
Apologizes.
Yeah, like Thalassa being the Greek goddess of the sea, which links to Apollo's Greek mythology reference, and Gregory comes from Grimoire, a book of magic.
I see.
What floors does this elevator service?
Only the first and second, although it can also go down to the cargo hold. However, that requires a flight crew key card.
So the only floors accessible to passengers are the first and second, huh?
Elevator. The victim's body was found inside the elevator that connects floor 1 with floor 2.
I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious looking nook and cranny.
Alright. Investigation time.
Money is strewn
Yeah, go ahead.
all over the floor of the elevator. I would guess it was all in Mr. Hicks's wallet at some point. There is no grape juice residue on the soles of his shoes, making it highly unlikely that Mr. Hicks entered this elevator after the turbulence. What is this sinister-looking figure on the floor here?
Oh, that's a piggy bank from our company mascot, Captain Yago. It's just one of the many pieces of merchandise we sell in the in-flight shop. This bank is limited edition, and it's so popular that we're down to our last one.
You have an in-flight shop.
Yes, it's just beyond the lounge to the right. The shutter to the store is closed at the moment. But it was open the whole flight up until Mr. Hicks' bodies were discovered.
There's blood on here. Could this have been the murder weapon?
Murder weapon. Captain Ugo. The blood on it is still fresh. Could this be the murder weapon?
I doubt anyone was expecting to find a dead body in an elevator on this flight.
So, Mr. Hicks, he's really dead?
Yes. She's trembling, although I can't fault her for that when there's a corpse right there.
Mr. Hicks, if you're really dead, then please answer yes.
I see she's over the trembling now, although a new symptom seems to have appeared. Anyway, I should focus on the victim's body. Let's see. There's blood on the back of Mr. Hicks's head. Could this be the cause of death? He appears to have been struck very hard.
Okay, there's different... I can't find anything about his actual name, so there's probably no pun in his name.
No.
But for Rhoda, her last name, Teneiro, means soft in Italian. But people are also thinking that the Rhoda Teneiro is also for like road to narrow, or like road to nowhere. Like leading up to her being narrow-minded and accusing Edgeworth.
Ah, I see. That's cute. Blunt force trauma. Wound on the back of Hicks's head suggests blunt force trauma, but what caused it?
My big...
Even his glasses are broken.
Broken glasses. The victim's glasses are broken. Were they broken during the murder?
I wonder what was hanging off this lanyard. Something's missing from this picture. Now, if I could just put my finger on it.
Hold on. No way to hang anything off this wallet, right?
Grape juice stains the outer cover. True, it was I who dropped it in grape juice. However, I didn't do it out of ill intentions.
I'm glad you needed to clear your name there.
I would never stain such a perfectly good wallet.
Alright, anything else?
I mean, I'm seeing quite a few things.
No, I mean, like, is there anything else I can investigate?
Seeing one thing. Maybe.
I'll look for it. It's fine. Let you. Can't move the cursor up there. Ah, I see.
There's something sticking out of his pocket.
Oh.
Hope you won't mind if I take a look at what's inside. It's a picture. Looks like it was taken inside of a building somewhere.
Photo of Mr. Hicks, found in the victim's pocket. A souvenir picture, perhaps? Jotted down in my organizer.
I was about to say, I like his hair dye, and then I realized, oh, that's the blood.
I like his hair dye.
At least he dyed kind of cunt.
Oh no. Hold on, I didn't do any of that.
Deduce it with our attorney's badge.
What is there to deduce anyway? Oh, this. What was at the lanyard?
Mr. Hicks's machine is nowhere to be found.
His machine?
Ahem. His cell phone, Miss Teneiro.
So I guess because it's not here.
Yes, I think we can safely deduce that the killer took it.
Missing cell phone. The victim supposedly had one, but it has gone missing. Did the killer take it? Jotted down in my organizer. All right, well, we're out of things to deduce, I think. I think we got everything. All right.
Oh. Are you in need of assistance?
Did you notice anything?
Besides being sniffly, I was wondering whose footprints those are next to the elevator.
I'd say the killers, wouldn't you say? Even if they aren't, I'm sure they are a vital clue to solving this case.
Maybe there are other clues waiting to be found in other places. Come on now, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's go find them together.
There's a pained smile.
A word of advice, nobody likes a credit thief, so stop stealing my lines. I was wondering if you noticed anything, Miss Teneiro.
Yes, I can't help but notice the sad atmosphere in here.
Yes, it is a rather tragic crime.
I'll say, robbing the poor man after
Bludgeoning
I can't
him.
read that word. Bludgeoning him to death. Talk about rubbing in the salt. I can't forgive someone who would do this to a passenger of mine. I swear, as a professional flight attendant, that I will capture the culprit with my own hands.
And I promise as a prosecutor to solve this case with logic and deduction. I should go over all the leads I've collected so far one more time.
He's so cool.
The key to solving this lies at the intersection of my logic and the evidence.
What, the warp and web?
Stop. Okay.
I nearly threw it.
All right. Let's do some puzzling. All right. Spilled grape juice. All right. Let's piece these two together first.
Yeah.
Blunt force trauma and the murder weapon.
The statue with blood on it lying next to the body of a man who was beaten to death.
Oh, Mr. Edgeworth, I think I figured it something out.
Yes. What is it?
The way the blood is on this, it looks like it matches up with the wound on his head.
Well, aren't we deserving of the master of the obvious title?
Well, what do you think, Mr. Edgeworth? Don't you think that that's worth investigating?
It would appear that this figurine is our murder weapon.
Well, I just knew it. I mean, I can't think of any other connection.
Perhaps Master of the Oblivious would be more befitting.
Captain Ugo Piggy Bank, usually on display at the in-flight shop, found at the crime scene with blood on it. Jotted down in my organizer. No!
The pieces don't fit together quite right.
All right, that's fine then. I don't think there's anything else here we can work with. What have I not looked at yet?
Your mom, Edgeworth.
Let's try it here again.
I already checked this area earlier, but it never hurts to take another look.
Okay, there's nothing new we can look at with that. Alright, then I think I have an idea.
Oh,
You okay?
yeah.
Oh, okay. Thanks. This. No. Why don't you have anything to say about anything? Ugh.
Can you present profiles?
I cannot. Let's see here. Is there anything I've missed? Taking a thorough scanning of the room. Look at the piano.
You're going through the first struggle I went through, which is not knowing what I do from here.
They learn so quickly.
I wish it was easier to like switch direction. I'm not gonna use the D-pad.
Did you say reckon?
No, I didn't say reckon.
Oh, sorry.
I can use the D-pad to walk. Oh my god, this is so cinematic.
Me when I'm aesthetic.
I am aesthetic. As far as you can't interact with this on the floor. Alright, that means there's something I need to puzzle. Just don't know what. So I did where was the killer and spilled grape juice.
Yes.
I think I just found inside that elevator that connects to floor 1 and floor 2. Were they broken during his murder? Is there anything that can tip me off to that is the question. Oh, ay caramba.
Here we go.
I need to think about this.
Oh my god, one of the YouTuber that I'm watching uploaded a video. It's Derpy G.
Shut up. Broken glass. The victim's glasses were broken. Were they broken during his murder?
His murder. His murder. 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 Gwa. What do you think the murder is? Sorry, I know that's like
I'm thinking LeBlanc, but maybe that's too obvious. What was the killer? This could point to where he had been. I'm really surprised this wasn't it. But
I should probably search it up because this is I got stuck here, so I can't help you. Investigation. Walkthrough. The amount of times I've done this for my mom.
I'm almost certain I haven't missed anything. So there's something I need to puzzle. I just don't see the connection.
Okay, time to read.
Victim body was found inside the elevator that connects to floor 1 and floor 2. Maybe these two? Because this doesn't have any connection. There's nothing here that can explain that except maybe spilled grape juice. That doesn't make sense.
So
I feel like this is the only other thing that I can do that has like some kind of sense to it.
are you scared?
Terrified. I have to do it. Okay.
True, there wasn't anyone else in the lounge other than myself right before the turbulence. But if the killer was in the elevator along with the victim, then that's a different story.
In the elevator with Hicks, only I could prove that the elevator rode that. If only I could prove that the killer rode the elevator with Hicks. Ugh, can't talk.
Road, more like Roda.
Then these two, because he left the elevator.
I have it.
It's okay.
What happened?
I'm sorry, but I don't understand, Mr. Edgeworth. I said you're so anxious about this. It's okay.
I know. I'm trying to
I
like
really
get.
want to see a game over screen for this game, actually.
I don't.
I want to. I want to know what happens. Does he just go to jail?
It's like, no!
Oh no, Mr. Edgeworth's having a heart attack.
I ran out of life points! I can prove that someone other than myself was here around the time of the murder.
What? Really?
Yes, it's rather simple actually. The proof is in the pudding, or rather, the grape juice in this case. These footsteps here confess to me this very fact. That someone exited the elevator alive. Seeing as how the victim is dead, That would mean a second person.
But couldn't that be footprints from Mr. Hicks himself?
Ah, but if you take a look at our victim's shoes, you can see the soles are spotless.
Which means...
Mr. Hicks wasn't alone in the elevator. In fact, it's quite the opposite. There was actually one other person inside the elevator.
Grape juice footprints. Spilt during the turbulence. Looks like footprints in something being dragged. Investigation complete.
What's going on over there?
Oh my god.
Unforgivable! This is unforgivable! Do you understand what I am saying? The movie is late! It is the same level of bad as if the plane arrived late!
But the movie...
What? I will not talk to you anymore! You are just wasting my time!
What is the matter, Mr. Leblanc? If there is no emergency, please return to your seat, sir.
Do not tell me what to do! I need not to sit down! Well, Mr. Prosecutor, did you prove you are innocent yet?
If you would like, I will prove my innocence to you right now.
I like that he has a little, like, finger wag, just like Edgeworth has one.
What? Nonsense! Are you saying my eyewitness testimony is mistaken?
Not mistaken, merely that there is room for doubt. I'd be most honored if you could please tell me what you saw in detail once more.
Fine, suit yourself.
Testimony. What I saw.
I am certain I saw Mr. Hicks enter that elevator.
What?
The voice you gave him, the growl, I was like, what the fuck?
It was when the needles on my pocket watch pointed to the 6 and the 12. The body was discovered 50 minutes after that in the lounge, yes? And you, the only person in the lounge at that time, must be the criminal.
Mr. LeBlanc's conclusion seems to make logical sense. After all, the only person in the lounge at the supposed time of murder was me.
So, my eyewitness testimony. If you think you can destroy it, then come, let me see. Hurry, do I look like a man who is having the time to wait for you?
Why is he so irritated? I'm the one accused of murder here. Anyway, I must find a way to discredit Mr. LeBlanc's account somehow, and fast.
Rebuttal. What I saw.
He did not see anything. He did not see anything. Look at him. He's so ugly.
True.
I love ugly.
Mr. LeBlanc, were you able to get a good look at the inside of the elevator at that time?
Of course, I saw what was inside.
And you are sure that the victim was in the elevator alone?
Yes, the only person said that was that Mr. Hicks man.
This last outburst is a bit too important to let go. Was he really alone?
Of course, I will bet even 1 cent.
What?
A cheap ante for a cheap testimony. But if that's how you want to play it, I'll happily take your 1 cent.
It was when the needles in my pocket watch point to the 6 and the 12. Well, that could actually also mean 12:30.
I assume the pocket watch in this case is the one you keep checking, is that correct?
Oh, you noticed. It is a very expensive antique, I will have you know. The feeling is wonderful when I fully wind it up by hand.
It does look very well designed and quite classy.
Of course he'd say that shit.
I'll have to charge you if you want to touch it.
That's quite alright. Let's continue with your testimony.
He was thinking about it.
What a cheap man you are. Now return to the time you wasted back to me. And if we must, I saw Mr. Hicks enter the elevator at 6 o'clock.
This guy's gonna take a fat shart.
I love him. I don't know, his design's just so cool.
It's silly, yeah.
It's true that I found the victim's body at 6:15.
I love how she pipes up.
Oh, it's her. And that's when I found the 2 of them as well.
You see, it all matches my testimony.
You're the only person.
That is the most mistaken way of thinking I've ever heard of.
No, no, no. Your silly opinion is what is mistaken.
Please calm down, the both of you. In a sense, you're both mistaken.
Well, if that isn't the pot calling the kettle black, then I don't know what is. I spy a little hole in his words. As you wish, Mr. Lablanc. I will now show you proof of my innocence.
He's always confident. It's great. It's ever Phoenix being like, oh, what am I gonna do?
He's always like shitting himself and pee-peeing himself.
Yeah.
Mr. Lablanc,
What is it?
there's a very glaring contradiction in your testimony.
What do you mean?
Please, take a look at the area in front of the elevator. There, at the spilled grape juice.
Yes, and? Will you admit you also spilled it with the blood?
No, it spilled itself during the turbulence. But the interesting thing here is the set of grape juice footprints.
For footprints?
Yes, the ones that lead from within the elevator out into the lounge itself. It's evidence that proves that someone other than Mr. Hicks exited the elevator alive.
Oh, but that was really good.
There must have been another person in the elevator with Mr. Hicks. Now then, I'm done playing games. Why don't you tell us the truth?
Can you please translate for us?
Why does she have massive milkers? I'm so confused.
No way. That's totally impossible, I guess is what he said.
Why are her pupils? She looks possessed. Oh my god.
No way! That is totally impossible! I know there was no other person in there! I saw it with my own eyes!
If you want to know what I think, Mr. Edgeworth, I don't think Mr. LeBlanc is lying to us.
I suppose she's right. He doesn't seem to be lying. But then, what does it mean? What about this contradiction? Mr. LeBlanc, please, just once more, will you recall the details of what you witnessed for me?
No.
What I saw,
I
part
hate
2.
the one with the boobies. Though. I hate her so much. She pisses me off.
Yeah, no, I understand.
I just don't like her design, and people like her because of the boobies. So many that she has such a big fan base. I hate her.
I'm literally so
Rhoda's right
confused.
there.
She's literally
so
just a bimbo.
cute. And Rhoda's right there. She's so cute. She's so like doll. I hate everything.
She's literally just a bimbo. What is there to like? Oh, but she's like so relaxed and chill and has big mommy milky wilkies. Like,
I'm going to pop those calcium cannons if I must.
it like drains out like a water balloon.
Or like a bubble. You just like.
I was very upset when Mr. Hicks passed by my seat. I was always checking the time over and over again. I happened to follow that man with my eyes when he passed me. And I saw clearly into the elevator he was entering. But I swear there was no one else inside. No one!
Mr. LeBlanc, if you would please calm down.
What? Do you two have an issue with my eyewitness testimony?
No, not at all. Please forget I said anything.
Yet again, he doesn't appear to be lying. But I can't let this testimony stand as the truth.
Save me,
Rebuttal.
Mr. Edgeworth.
What I saw, part 2.
Oh, he's wiping his sweat. I never knew he did that.
I was very upset when Mr. Hicks passed by my seat.
Sorry.
So, are you still upset now?
I am always upset. The only time I am not is when I have a piece of art in my hands.
It's surprisingly easy to believe that about him.
But I was even more upset when Mr. Hicks walked by me.
I'm checking the time over and over again.
Why were you so attentive to the time?
Because something unforgivable was happening.
Come to think of it, you were yelling about something unforgivable earlier.
I was giving a complaint to the attendant about the movie starting time. Return back to me my time. In money. You understand my point.
Movie? Is he talking about the in-flight one that's mentioned in the magazine? A summary of the plot and start time. Interesting.
The start time is at 6 and goes till 8.
They were supposed to show License to Love, Laugh, Mime, and Murder. I cannot see that movie in my country. You can only see it on international flights. I looked forward greatly to that movie. I checked my pocket watch whenever possible so I would not miss it. I even set my pocket watch to the destination time when I came on board. So my watch is not wrong. It matched the schedule. The movie was still late. Very, very late.
Your pocket watch. I'd like to ask you a little more about it if that's alright.
That's fine, so I check my pocket watch many times.
So this movie you mentioned, is it the one listed in the Sky magazine?
Yes. I was so looking forward to watching License to Love, Laugh, Maim, and Murder.
Miss Teneiro, was this movie shown on this flight?
Yes, it was shown as a scheduled time.
Is it really going to be the whole, it was actually 12:30 thing?
Isn't it possible you simply slept through it by accident?
Nonsense! You doubt me?
No! Now stop pointing at me like that! Odd. How did he miss a movie that he was clearly hoping to see?
I take my pocket watch a great number of times. That much I know for sure.
I just set to my destination's time, and so I said when I board the plane.
You're sure about what you just testified, Mr. LeBlanc?
Yes, of course. I am a very busy man. I am immediately busy when I land. I have many places to go and no time to waste adjusting my pocket watch.
I see. That was a very valuable statement you just made.
Flatter me all you want, but you will not get 1 cent out of me.
That's alright. All I require is this piece of testimony.
I'm dying.
It's okay. I'm just checking the testimony. I like the animation. I'll probably watch it 8 times. I have to wait for the goddamn animation. Alright.
Since you only happened to see him, it's possible that you missed something in that glance.
If I only happened, I did not miss a thing.
And how can you be so sure?
Just because.
I would appreciate it if you didn't take my life so lightly with a simple just because.
Well, then I was only making a joke. I saw Mr. Hicks, all right?
Can't see evidence.
Is it possible that someone was hiding inside?
What? You dare insult me? I believe in my eyesight. When I look for art to sell, I am told often I have great sight for the arts.
There's a lot of some toxic weapons stream.
My nose.
It's okay, Pookie.
I think the phrase you were looking for was great sense, although that's debatable. But isn't it possible someone was just outside of your line of sight?
You are persistent. I tell you I looked clearly.
Why do you insist that you are absolutely not mistaken?
Because when I say I'm not wrong, I'm not wrong.
Mr. LeBlanc, if I may, I think beyond misconceptions and mistakes lies the truth.
What are you playing? I'm playing a game called Ace Attorney Investigations. Basically, we're this guy, Edgeworth, Miles Edgeworth, and
The hot one.
we're investigating crime scenes, piecing together evidence, and trying to figure out who got the killing done. Who did it? Who done it? It requires a lot of brain, unfortunately.
Funny, that suspiciously mirrors something I told her only a little while ago.
I honestly don't think Mr. LeBlanc is lying.
I don't think he's lying either, but I think he might be mistaken about something.
Mistaken?
Yes, and I'm going to correct his mistake recollection with evidence.
And this professional lieutenant shall witness the prowess of a professional prosecutor.
Oh, now you're our fan. I see. Also, for some more context, basically some guy got murdered in an airplane elevator, and our boy is being accused of the crime. So now we're running around looking for evidence and trying to make this fat guy look guilty. What?
Little body shaming, so cool.
Sorry.
Like, he's annoying as fuck, but I think his design is like.
No, I think his design's
so
neat
cool.
too.
This game has so many cool designs.
True.
Like, oh my god, sorry. Like, do I like these designs personally? Like, oh, this is such a cool character. No, but it's more so like the body language, like
Yeah.
how much you can convey. Also, I'm letting you like figure it out while I talk.
All time shown correspond to our departure time zone. I see.
So should I go with 1, 2, or 3?
Hmm?
Should I go with 1, 2, or 3?
Feeling a 3.
Uh,
I'm trying to figure out which statement I do it on though. I watched it to the destination time I was set when I board the plane. I'm gonna go. Is like murder mystery almost? Yeah, sorta. It is. All right.
you're
I'm gonna
a
go with.
lawyer and you figure things out.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with this statement because the other one's talking about what time he said. I don't know. This is so difficult. I have a feeling they're both right, but like knowing this game, I have to pick the exact right one. Destination's
Yeah.
time.
I mean, I could double check for you.
No, it's fine. I'll
No, if
suffer.
it's like any statement, and I won't tell you which one it is.
Oh, okay.
Mr. LeBlanc, could you please take a look at this piece for me?
In American dollars, I say it is worth around $9.99.
Yeah,
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? Were you not intending to sell it to me?
It's not for sale. I think I need to present something a bit more case-making to him.
Okay, so it's the other statement.
because this says he specifically set it to the destination's time.
Whatever. It's just
It
potato.
makes more sense.
It's potato
Come on.
potato.
Come
They
on.
both made
No,
sense.
it's not potato.
Okay.
So 1,
let's,
2, or 3 again.
1.
Okay.
Maybe I wanted to see when not start, so I checked my pocket watch many times. I don't know. Whatever.
Mr. LeBlanc, you said this just now in your testimony.
I even set my pocket watch to the destination time when I came on board.
Oh, he's about to clap.
Now, if your watch has been set to our destination's time zone, it would mean that your watch is displaying the time of our destination.
Yes, and the correct time is worth it 6 cents.
I would like you to take a look at this. If you believe this Sky magazine, clocks on this flight run in accordance with the time of our departure time zone. Of course, the movie schedule was also created with that in mind. Miss Teneiro, for confirmation's sake, what time zone is this flight aligned to right now?
Well, we made a short stop at the transfer point.
That's right. It was in that small Asian country, the Republic of Zhengfa. Zhengfa? I don't know.
Zhang
Zhangfei?
Fair?
Zhangfei. I don't know.
Fair. Because maybe if it was Fa, it would have, like, an H.
We don't know how to say this shit.
The Republic of
Is it-
Zhangfa.
I'll go with that. It doesn't matter.
But we didn't readjust our onboard clocks at the time. So right now, we're still running on Burgundian time.
This theme is really good. You're right.
What? The time difference between Borginia and our destination is 9 hours.
Not 9 hours again.
In that case, it's only natural that your watch will be out of sync with the schedule.
What?
Silver did say at the start, this case is a lot similar to another one.
I was thinking
just
about
getting
him
hit
saying
by
that literally just now.
Someone getting over the head or
Yeah.
the 9 hours.
That's crazy.
Further, with your analog watch set to our destination's time, it would appear to be running 3 hours fast when compared to the flight's onboard clocks. It also changes everything about your testimony.
That is true.
And you can bet 1 million cents on that. In light of this information, it means you saw Mr. Hicks 3 hours prior at 3 a.m.
I'm 1 million cents.
This should clear up all of the remaining accusations.
So this is
It's
So
okay.
this basically widens? How would you say this one?
Widens.
Widens the time frame for the death, right?
Yes, because Mr. LeBlanc saw the victim enter the elevator at 3 a.m. It means that the time of death could be anywhere from 3 to 6:15 a.m. The question now is where was Mr. Hicks during that span of time, and what was he doing?
I got something to say.
I love how she gets the Dumbo theme.
And you are?
Yeah, oh. I'm a Kami Melee. I'm a flight attendant.
Camel meal? I don't know.
Yeah.
And what is it that you wish to say?
Well, I think your story is a little different from how I remember it. What do you mean, Cammy? I saw Mr. Hicks sitting at his seat at 5 a.m., you know.
What? How can you be so sure of the time?
No, that's right. He pushed his call button while we were parked at the transfer point. Sorry.
Ah, the stop we made for refueling and cargo transfer in Zhangfa.
Zhang.
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 I only say Zhang because I know people say that one character
From Genshin.
Impact.
Yeah.
Zhang Li.
Zhang. Okay, so Zhangfa. I'll get it right this time.
Yeah, let's stick to that.
Zhangfa, correct.
Yes, it was from 4 a.m. to 5 a.m. according to our clocks.
Time is so stupid, bro.
And during that
Right.
time, did any of the passengers leave, or did any new ones board this flight?
No. Not a single person got off on Jingfa.
What about the flight crew?
Well, the few who were handling the cargo transfer might have temporarily gotten on or off. But eventually everyone, including Cammy and myself, came back on the plane.
I hate her stupid smile.
So basically, I can assume that no one left or got on since our initial takeoff. Interesting. I should keep that in mind.
Refueling in Zhangfa. Made a brief stop from 4 a.m. to 5 a.m. to transfer cargo and refuel at transfer point. Data jotted down in my organizer.
Yeah, and I answered his call. I can tell you Mr. Alchemy Hicks was there in his seat when we took off again at 5 a.m. Look, it's contagious.
Miss Melly's testimony. Melly?
Or
Mealy?
Yeah.
Miss
You're
Melly's...
right about the Cammy Meal thing.
Okay, I like immediately. It's a cute
You'll
name.
understand why. But I think you can already like piece it
Because it's
out.
like tea and she's like super like out of it.
Yeah, she's a little sleepy head. And she
Yeah.
falls asleep on the job.
Miss Mealy's testimony. Mealy? I don't know how to say it. Meal? Miss Meal?
Meal? Cammy Meal. Yeah, I always
Probably
say Mealy,
Meal.
though.
Miss Meal's testimony. Mr. Acme Hicks was there in his seat when we took off again at 5 a.m. Jotted down in my organizer.
I told you this game had really good name puns.
It does.
Alright, then that puts the time of the murder between
it
5 and 6:15 a.m.
Okay, now what time did you come down to the lounge, Mr. Edgeworth?
I remember coming down here almost as soon as we left the Republic of Zhangfa. Ah!
You were here the whole time from 5, yes? And you're the only one who could be the killer.
Mr. Edgeworth? Were you really here in the lounge for the entire time from 5 a.m. onwards?
Unfortunately, yes.
But then how do we explain the footprints?
Is that not obvious? This man waited for Mr. Hicks here in this lounge, waited to kill him. And then he put the corpse into the elevator. That is when the turbulence happened. My eyewitness testimony may have been mistaken. But what time I saw Mr. Hicks enter the elevator on the second floor does not matter. Because the entire incident concluded here in this lounge.
Everything happened in this lounge. Is that what you really believe, Mr. LeBlanc?
Whoa. Do you have another idea?
I simply feel that there is something out of place in the scenario you presented. Is there something that I can tie this crime? Is there something that can tie this crime to a location other than this lounge?
Take that!
The murder weapon. This little piggy bank is sold at the in-flight shop. It is sold there and only there, and it is not displayed here in this lounge.
What's up?
You're so quick with this.
I don't know. I just kind of knew it.
I know, it's just awesome.
How then did it find its way here? Don't you find that a tiny bit suspicious?
Such a trivial point. It only means that you prepared it, taking it from the shop before coming here. Does not prove you're innocent at all. No.
When you start playing this game, Derpy? Well, we started this specific Ace Attorney game last week, but we've been playing Ace Attorney on the channel for like the past 2 years. It's very fun.
2 years?
It's been almost 2 years, I think.
No.
It's been like
last year.
Well, yeah, I started last year in like January,
Okay.
and it's almost next year. Like, you know, like a year and 9 months.
No. Nuh-uh.
Just say you didn't know.
No, I didn't know you started in January.
Yeah.
I guess it's because I started watching in December of last year. So to me, it felt like everything happened in December of last year.
That's fair.
Is there no way to win with this man?
Who now? Oh, hello.
Shit, girl, I can't I can't fix my own voice, girl. You're gonna have to.
You can just do whatever.
Fucking-
You can just do your pretty voice.
I can't.
You're
My
kinda
voice
her,
is
low-key.
fucked up right now.
Just do whatever. You just do
Okay,
whatever you can
if
muster. It's
I
okay.
What is it?
You see, I'm sick. Well, it's just that Mr. Edgeworth says.
It's so cute when she fidgets with the bow.
Oh, and why do you know this so well?
Okay now. Well, it's just that.
Sorry, I like the
Her
way she
hands are
has
so
her
delicate.
hands. It's cute.
That piggy bank was there in the shop. I saw it with my own eyes.
And when was this?
It was maybe around 5:40 a.m.
I like how we're like slowly narrowing the time frame.
Isn't that just before we hit that patch of turbulence?
That's right.
You were in the shop just before the turbulence.
Yes, I was.
Come to think of it. Miss Teneiro, when I found the body, I believe that you came out of that door.
Yes, I did.
Oh, we're gonna flip it on her.
And what is beyond that door?
That's the flight attendant's room.
But then, you were on the first floor?
God damn! My brain is like losing this
yes,
voice.
nice voice, cat. I had to do something at the shop and in the flight attendant's room. So when I went in the shop first, and then I went to the flight attendant's room.
Are you saying you passed by me at some point?
Yes, you seemed really into the issue of the Sky magazine you were reading at the time. It was very cute. I don't suppose you noticed me walking by.
I vaguely recall someone walking by, but I didn't take notice of who it was.
Anyway,
A little quick to move on there.
the piggy bank was definitely there at the shop when I went there.
Why did you go into the shop in the first place?
I went there for a work-related matter.
Work, you say?
Yes, the upkeep of the shop is also one of my responsibilities.
Why did you not say anything about that until now is what I want to know.
In any case, I believe it's clear that the shop needs to be investigated as well.
Shall we head over there then?
What is it now?
I just read it. Hold a. Aren't you forgetting something, Miss Rhoda? Don't you need the captain's permission to check the shop? No, I haven't forgotten. But I have already asked him for permission to search the entire plane. So I think we're all right. Huh? That's weird.
What is?
Well, I just talked to the captain, see? And he said that he didn't give you permission to do anything like that at all.
What is the meaning of this, Miss Teneiro?
It means she's lying. Go on, admit that you are. You said you had permission to search all over, but you don't. And yet, here you are.
You, flight attendant, what are you trying to do? Put a ship over us?
The captain's calling for you, Miss Rhoda. But don't worry. I already got permission to search the shop from the captain. See, unlike you, I do things the right way.
Mr. Teneiro, why would you do such a thing?
Please excuse me.
They did her so dirty.
Looks like I get to be in charge now. Oh my god. Please go back to your seat, Mr. Leblanc. Now then, Mr. Edgeworth. If you would follow me, I'll be your guide from now on.
There's something about this Miss Teneiro that has piqued my curiosity. But right now, investigating the in-flight shop is my top priority.
Why are you inner monologuing?
Oh, I'm really mad. You had better hurry and bring to me some evidence.
If you could wait just a little longer while we look into the shop.
Don't number the birds before they are born.
Don't number the... What? I have no idea what he's trying to say.
Your little what?
Don't count your chickens before they hatch, perhaps. All I ask of you is your patience and cooperation.
He's like, fine.
There are a few copies of Sky Magazine in the magazine rack. The special this month is an English trivia quiz. Of course, I have never uttered a single grammatically incorrect sentence in my life.
What is it? Why are you looking at me for? Hurry and go do your investigating. I do not believe in this making haste slowly saying you have in English.
These counter windows offer a glimpse of the sky, but these clouds, they tell me nothing. No, now is not the time for me to stand here making up soliloquies.
I can't say that word.
Soliloquies.
I should be hurrying to the shop and investigating.
This is more fun.
These bottles and glasses must have been broken by the turbulence. There's quite a bit of broken glass here. Please be careful when passing through the area.
Did you say something?
Okay, your chibi sprite is adorable, albeit that.
I said that there is a glass here, and to be careful.
But why?
Obviously, common sense does not register, even as a blip, on this girl's radar. Oh my god. My brain. Radar, I don't talk about it.
Hunk me. Mr. Edgeworth, that's the attendance room.
God, her hair's so long!
And
Sorry.
messy.
Please excuse me, it was a simple mistake.
She never brushes her hair.
No. You made a mistake, didn't you? Why don't you just come out and say it?
That's exactly what I just said. I made a small mistake.
I love the sprites.
Don't nod off while I'm talking.
I don't know if the voice I gave her is right.
No, I think it's good.
Biased, and I just don't like her.
No, I think giving her like the what is it called? Like the lazy, like bratty voice is good.
I don't understand why you're laughing. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, no, that's perfect. I like that voice a lot.
A piano. It's been a while since I've played one of these. Might not be a bad idea to brush up a bit after all this time. Of course, that's contingent on the outcome of this case. It's time to get investigating.
I love his little smirk.
This toppled over chair, yet another victim of the turbulence. There's something written on the back in honor of Rocker Pow's Day. I have the distinct impression that this chair has nothing to do with this case.
I have confidence in saying that like wasn't the most obvious shit ever.
Glasses and candles thrown into disarray by the turbulence. Seeing this reminds me of the ferocity of that last patch and of... No, I can't do this anymore. I've overcome that already. I won't let past traumas control me for the rest of my life.
You're so interesting.
A pity that a bronze statue knows not when a good drink has been spilt at its feet. Odd. Compared to the one on the left, the statue appears to be slouching a little. Must be the altitude. Yes, that's it. Considering which way these prints are pointed, it's likely the killer went into the shop. Should really make my way over there now.
No. Alright, this is the same as before. Alright. I'm not investigating all of this again, I'm good. I like the funny dialogue.
How dare you?
Something written on the pedestal. Here lies Ugo Hughes.
Oh.
I don't think that's what they meant to write.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. What? Okay, I think we looked at everything, except for you.
Miss Meal, about investigating the in-flight shop. You have no use to be asleep. Wake up.
Actually, I can just do this line because it's just a filler line.
Huh? What's up?
I need you to come with me so I can search the shop.
Go on ahead without me. I'll catch up with you later.
How has this woman not been fired yet?
Also, that's a really long name. I wish I could. Hello, Abdul. Welcome to stream. Abdul Rahman. Welcome to stream. Hi. I don't exactly know which Danganronpa character you're talking about, but I do have a feeling I've seen one that looks like him. You are right. Fine, I'll look at the dialogue here. It's fun.
The machine that should be hanging off here must still be on this plane somewhere. Not anyone was expecting to find a dead body in an elevator on this flight. For the victim's sake, I will do anything in my power to bring this to a speedy end.
I know you're talking about the victim over here, but I'm talking about, I don't know the Danganronpa character you're referencing. I'm not too familiar with Danganronpa.
There's money strewn all over the floor of the elevator. I guess this was all in Mr. Hicks's wallet before the incident. Captain Ugo here was probably used to hit the victim on the back of the head.
Yeah, that's everything. Okay, sweet. Let's head on over. What in the world? Alright. I'll wait for Pookie here. Or we continue, I suppose. Also, was there really no better spot to put this goddamn 50% off sale thingy? You couldn't put it over here? That's crazy. Oh, welcome back.
I just got a fucking, those like ugly Christmas hoodies. My mom bought me an ugly Christmas hoodie. Right?
Aw.
But on it says, it's like, I forgot what it is. Something about the North Pole, and it's like Santa on like a stripper pole that's a candy cane. I don't know. I'll show it to you later.
That's okay. You want to read
It's crazy.
You want to read the time card?
Oh, by the way, I just want to say this room in the little DS version is way smaller. It is like crunched up. Like those suitcases are like scooched all the way to the right.
Oh,
Sorry.
I see.
Like where she's standing, that's where the.
Well, that's some more
DS
real
is.
estate to work with in widescreen. Yeah.
I suppose so.
All right, let's continue.
March 12th, 8:32 a.m. Flight G390, first floor in-flight shop. Also, I heard Danganronpa, and I was like,
Someone was saying that the victim looked like a Danganronpa character.
It does. I don't know. I think it's the guy in the first game, the one that's really weird. Like, hold on, I'll find an image of him.
They said it was Togami.
So this is the in-flight shop. It's quite a mess in here.
Is he from the first game?
No clue.
There was a guy, and I only played like 30 minutes of the
I know. We gotta play Danganronpa together.
I think. Guess I'll have to clean things up here then.
Hold on.
So, yeah,
You
he's from the
can't clean
first
up a
game.
potential crime scene.
Oh, that is where I saw him from. I was thinking I thought it was from like a Raincoat, but I was like, no. But it feels like a Danganronpa teen game. Here, I sent it to you.
Let me see.
He does look like him.
Oh, he does. You're right. I was thinking of this guy.
Which guy?
The one you sent me when you mentioned Danganronpa 1.
Yeah. That's the guy the person in the chat's talking about.
Yeah, okay. I see the
I
similarity.
just assumed he was from Raincoat because I was like mixing up both games together. Danganronpa.
Anyway, go ahead.
Sorry. Oh, thank goodness. I hate cleaning so much.
I mustn't rush things here. I must remain cool, calm, and collected. Because this piggy bank was left at the crime scene.
Murder
I don't know
weapon.
why, for a
Captain
second, I
Uggo.
thought he was talking about her.
That's
I was like,
crazy.
what? Edgeworth.
That's crazy.
The blood on it is
Sorry.
still fresh. Could this be the murder weapon?
Acting drowsy makes me drowsy.
There's a very good chance that the killer had paid this place a visit.
Begin investigation. In-flight shop.
These are nice flowers. Beautiful flowers in a beautiful arrangement. I feel cleansed just by looking at them.
Well, you're kind of stepping on a few of them, you know, Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh, excuse me.
That's so
Back
cute.
up, that's so cute.
I don't know much about this shop, but you can still ask me about, like, whatever.
Also with the badge.
Ooh, I'd love to have this piece of jewelry. Can I have it?
No, you may not. This is a prosecutor's badge.
Please. Then why did you show it to me?
I wanted to prove to you that I really am a prosecutor. And that it's not possible for a prosecutor like me to commit such a crime as... I see that I'm just wasting my time with Cousin Hare here.
That's also crazy.
So what did you think about what has happened regarding this case?
Oh, I don't know. I think you're the killer, though, Mr. Edgeworth.
I can assure you that I'm here in this shop to prove just the opposite.
Yeah, but you got the permission to look around. You know?
Also, I meant it was me. Sorry.
Whatever. Don't forget that, okay?
How am I supposed to thank you properly if you insist on falling asleep?
Well, you know what would really show you things? You see that item for sale over there?
Sorry, but you're going to have to make do with my words of appreciation.
Alright, let's see what else we got.
What are these?
Oh, those are our company's completely original line of suitcases.
They are hideous.
They're practically flying out the door. That's how popular they are.
I mean, they're beautiful.
You should buy one and see how you like it. You won't regret it.
The thing is so big.
Perhaps that's how things work on this flight, but in the real world, you try, then buy.
No way. But either way, it doesn't really matter.
You know how annoying it would be to buy an extra luggage on a flight?
True. Either way, why would anyone buy a suitcase after they've boarded the plane?
See, he sees what I'm saying.
Anyway, see that? Just look at all the Captain Yugo's heads printed on their cute company mascot, isn't he? Cutie poo cutie. They're painted on with lots of care. Doesn't he look like he's about to jump out at you?
It certainly making something jump inside my stomach.
Huh? I guess there's no fooling your refined taste.
Hmm?
You look like you really wanted to get one. And I thought I was going to finally make my first sale, but then you saw right through it. Glad that's done though. Never make me try to give you a sales pitch ever again, okay?
But I never showed any interest in it to begin with.
It really is pretty horrible, isn't it? You wanna know something? This suitcase was designed by Ms. Zarota.
Miss Teneiro designed this.
Yeah, passion design, graphic design is my passion, or whatever. It was a company-wide contest.
Well, it does have a very sharp design sense.
Sharp? Like stinky sharp cheddar, maybe. I really have no idea why the big wigs decided to go with it. It's so blah.
Miss Teneiro designed this, did she? It's definitely not what I would have expected.
It totally...
What the hell?
You okay?
I'm fine. Please watch yourself, Miss Meal. Running a suitcase freely well around has got to be a safety violation.
Suitcase. Plane shaking cause it to roll. In-flight suitcase displays can be hazardous. I'm surprised it's actually a puzzle.
Here, I'll put it back.
So much expression with these models.
Inside this display case is a row of lifesavers and life vests for sale.
Do we sell a lot of these when there's some kind of accident or something?
That's a congrats, Hunter.
But some people buy them even when there's nothing going on. How about it, Mr. Edgeworth? Care to buy one?
I sense that this shop is one shopper away from being sued. There are all kinds of luxury name brand merchandise for sale in this display case. And they're lined up in such a manner as to scream "buy me" to any passerby. Stuffed toys, just like the ones Miss Meals is holding, are on display here. They're relatively cheap, which explains why they're displayed so haphazardly.
How about it, Mr. Edgeworth? You know you want one too.
I like the way it swings as she walks. It's really
Great
funny.
for when you're stressed.
Why do I envision a stuffed animal abuse when she says that?
Hi, Drippy. Oh
Hi,
my
Drippy.
gosh, Drippy, you won. I
How'd the
know
tournament go?
In my heart, you still won.
There's a
My
wide
number
selection of
one
souvenirs for
winner.
sale in these display cases.
The wiener. He's the wiener, guys.
The wiener.
You know what I'd suggest?
Sorry, but I have no intention of buying souvenirs on this trip.
Okay, then how about you buy something for me then? As a present, please.
I can't think of a single reason why I'd buy you anything.
But I've had my eye on that pendant for such a long time.
Try paying some attention to me when I ask you something, and then we'll talk.
That's tough. Damn.
He's so attractive.
The glass from this display case's door is shattered all over the floor. And it looks like there's nothing on display inside either. Wait. Actually, I think there is something. What's this? A mini captain's hat.
Oh, I meant to read that shit. Hold on 1 second. I'm not gonna do anything. I need to read it. Tiny captain's hat. It's a tiny captain's hat. I swear I've seen one of these before. Where have I seen one of these before? Because I kind of have a feeling I have, but I'm not sure. On the little bear. Maybe it was on this thing. Speaking of.
There's some blood on one of the corners.
Oh no, he's on his period.
Could this piggy bank be the murder weapon?
I cannot believe you said that.
Also, doesn't his head look like it has a dent in it?
That's a coin slot.
I suppose this is where you insert your coins. I have to say, for a piggy bank, it's made rather well. So well, in fact, that I'm not sure there's a way to take your money out.
Maybe that's the point.
Honestly, Cami Mila seems like the kind of person who named this company. She's like, go you! Oh my god, I'm so supportive. Now support me, buy me stuff, please. Please. I'm so desperate. I need a tissue, actually. Please.
Oh.
My nose is so stuffy.
I think I can show you. It's red. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. My bad.
No, it's okay. You can do this. I need a pee.
Oh, okay. Go for it. Miss Rhoda said that this piggy bank was in the
Or
shop,
True
right?
One. Whichever one. Nothing.
Anyway, I hope in 50 minutes you see some great results, Trippy. I just hope everyone else had an ass finish. Don't you find her a teeny bit suspicious?
I don't think I can say either way yet. There's not enough evidence to convince me that she was lying about anything back there.
Are you sure about that?
Anything else worth looking at? Oh, this.
So what is that? Are you going to give it to me? Oh, but I'm not supposed to accept any presents. Unless they're really worth something.
Okay. I have a strong feeling all that is left is to puzzle, and I am scared because I have no idea where this is going. Broken glasses, suitcase, murder weapon, tiny cabin set. I swear I've seen one of these before. I have a strong feeling it's these two, but I'm not quite sure. I'm just gonna take a quick gander just to make sure I'm not missing anything. It feels like I'm missing something, like surely. Is there anything I can present to her? I'll just go through everything just to be safe. New.
Like I said earlier, I was the one answering people's calls while we were refueling in Zhangfa. And Mr. Hicks was in his seat at that time.
What time was that again?
He called at around 5 a.m. You were at your seat around then too, you know.
I do recall people calling for service at around that time. Even if this turns out to be a waste of time, I must stand firm. I just know there is a vital clue or two awaiting me here in this shop.
All right, yeah, I for sure have nothing left. All right, let's do some puzzling, boys. I have a strong feeling these two are in line, but I'm not quite sure. These two don't seem very connected. But maybe these two could be, I don't know. Yes!
The hat probably used to be on the piggy bank's head. Let's give it a go and see. I believe this piggy bank was forcibly removed from this display case. Does this mean that the killer broke the glass to get at it?
Captain Ugo Piggy Bank. Found at the crime scene, culprit must have shattered the display case glass to take it. My God, I can't talk. Updated in my organizer. Let's go!
Really?
Don't tell me you don't know what things go where in this shop.
Well, I don't. Miss Rosa's in charge of this place. So come on, how should I know anything?
I sense that further inspection of this display case is needed.
Yeah, I wonder what's left. What? Oh, my brain thought that it was like prompting me to do it. I'm so stupid. I don't want to talk about it.
I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious looking nook and cranny.
I don't want to talk about it.
It's the same man as the one portrayed by the statues around the elevator.
Yeah, that's a paperweight of the founder of Go You Airlines, Mr. Hugo Hughes. On the bottom shelf, we have the cute one, and the middle shelf is the realistic one.
Oh, I see.
And on the top shelf, that's floral. That's the floral version.
Floral? Are you sure about that? Let me guess. You just said that the first thing that came to mind, right? Looks like hit the bullseye.
Okay.
That's supposed to be the cute version?
What? This one?
The bottom one's the cute version.
This is the
not
realistic one. That's hilarious.
The realistic one looks way better to look at than the bottom one.
I like the bottom one.
The bottom one looks like his eyes are empty and dead.
I thought they were glasses.
Oh.
Go You
there's no
Airlines
line.
related books line the shelf. The history of Go You Airlines, the future of Go You Airlines, the 7 wonders of Go You, fight on Go You Airlines, working name You Go Airlines, You Go You. The titles make it very clear that they won't be making the top sellers list anytime soon.
Why is he cute? Hugo, yeah.
The glass on this door is broken. Perhaps it was the killer who broke it in order to take the piggy bank. But it's a bit odd that the inside of the case is so devoid of glass shards. Plus, the glass broke rather cleanly.
Oh my
What is it?
I touched the glass and I cut my fingy. It hurts, Mr. Edgeworth. It hurts.
Please tell me you can deal with such a minor cut on your own.
Wait.
Alright, well, that's left us to deduce, I guess. I'm assuming I can just pick anything in this entire area and it should be fine.
Yeah, probably.
Is this what's not connected to any of the evidence I hold?
I have to explain why there's no glass shards on the inside.
Oh, that's what you're explaining?
I'm assuming. I am confused, actually. What am I trying to do? Is there anything else I can look
Glad I
at?
made you question it, because I can't remember actually. Wait, no, I do remember it now.
It's a bit odd that the inside of the case is so devoid of glass shards. Plus, the glass broke rather cleanly.
Wait. I'm a crybaby. My nose. My nose. I'm kind of hungry. JPG, make me food right now.
The only two things that are presentable here are definitely these two. I'm more... What the hell? One of these two. I'm definitely thinking it's this. I'm not sure.
Go with your gut, Bookie Wookie.
I'm gonna have to. Let's pick the exact little middle spot here.
There's definitely something very unusual about this.
About what?
Who's spamming flushed emojis in chat? I swear. Do you see the little like bubbles popping out in the corner? Do you have that off?
I don't even have chat.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
If the killer had broken the glass to get at the Captain Ugo bank, there should be shards of glass inside the case itself.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I guess I'd be kind of like that.
However, there's not a single piece of glass inside the display case.
Shut up, Drippy.
Nope. No, there isn't. Also, I feel like it'd be like Skelly or anti.
That's probably Drippy, just being goofy.
Drippy.
Which means that the
Oh my
glass
God,
was broken from the
Drippy.
inside out. The
Drippy,
piggy
oh
bank
my
must
God,
have fallen
Flush.
over from the turbulence and right through the glass.
Flush emoji. Drippy. Oh my god. Yeah, that's for sure. There's so much glass all over the floor.
I'm willing to bet that this hat was knocked off its head at that time too.
That's nice. Sorry, doing your voice is me leaning against my arm and just like lying down.
Which leads me to believe that the killer took the Captain Ugo bank from here after the turbulence.
Turbulence. The plane shook so much during it that it made a huge mess of the shop. Captain Ugo Piggy Bank. This was taken out of the display case in in-flight shop after the turbulence. Updated to Mike Organizer.
Take your power naps on your own time, Miss Meal, and listen when I'm talking. But the murder occurred before the turbulence, which rules this piggy bank out as the murder weapon.
What?
He just said that it was taken after the turbulence, and if the murder happened before the turbulence, this can't be the murder weapon.
I know. Wait, but didn't he pass out at 5:45?
No, okay. When he woke up, he knew that there was turbulence to begin with.
I see.
Yeah.
I understand. All right.
So you mean the bank's not the real murder weapon? It's a fake?
Oh, I think I see.
Yes, at this point, that is a very real possibility.
But then what if the killer went to take the Captain Ugo? Sorry, I nearly call him Ugo. They broke the glass by accident.
The display case is locked, so that's highly unlikely.
Yeah, but there's one person who could have.
Oh, and who would that be?
Miss Rhoda, of course.
And you.
I mean, she's the one in charge of this place, so she has the keys to everything.
Miss Rhoda Teneiro, huh?
Huh? I think I have some puzzling to do for realsy. Wait, what? But it doesn't have a check mark on it. Edgeworth? Where's my...
Edgeworth, start using your brain more.
Where's my check mark? There's something missing. It doesn't have a check mark on it. I'm mad. I'm mad. I'm mad. Wait, seriously, I don't understand. Why doesn't it have a check mark?
You're gonna make me so aggro.
It doesn't have a check mark. Anyway, it's fine. Oh, not this.
Blah, 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 blah. I'm so
I have to watch all the
yawn.
animations. This is.
Lush is making me yawn. Oh, wait, that's so cute.
I'm holding B. Let me out. Thank you.
I could go for some salsa.
Oh.
Oh, right. Sorry. I cut my finger on those bad pieces of glass.
Don't blame the glass for something you did to yourself. Just be more careful.
Same to you. You're the one walking all over broken glass. Ugh, you sure you're okay?
I'm fine. Any glass I walk on, I crush. Like this.
That's nice. Please be careful about the displace case, okay? Wouldn't want you getting hurt.
Compared to the glass around my feet, the inside of the case is nothing to be afraid of. After all, no glass fragments appear to have ended up inside.
Then I guess you can tidy up the case, right?
Perish the thought.
Ugh.
I'm not sure yet. Sorry, is it bad? I'm still very concerned as to why this doesn't have a check mark on it.
Because there's a reason.
Wait, really? Wait, what if I not? Oh!
For security, there's a lock on this display case. Miss Meal, if I may ask you about this lock.
The one who's in charge of the shop is Miss Rhoda, so... She's got the keys to all the display cases.
I see.
Oh, I bet you want to buy something. Oh my god. Do you want me to go get the key from her?
No, that's alright.
Alright, now I've seen everything. Yay. Alright. Now I can piece things. Because I'm pretty sure there's nothing left to do. Alright. I'm tempted to say it's these two.
You idiot. You totally right.
Yes, there's definitely something wrong here.
What's this sudden yelling?
Tell me, Miss Meal, don't you think there's something strange about these suitcases?
Well, sure, they totally use strange, like the color and everything.
That's not what I'm talking about. Now pay attention.
You're scaring me, Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth, sorry.
Sorry. These suitcases are lined up a bit too prim and proper.
Yeah, they look a bit uptight, don't they? But I guess they take after their creator.
Again, that's not what I meant, Miss Meal. Don't you find it unusual that these cases are the only things undisturbed by the turbulence? Never mind, I'd sooner find an answer by inspecting these suitcases myself.
Yeah, I thought so.
Upon closer inspection, they really are quite hideous.
I wonder how Miss Rhoda would have reacted if she heard what you just said. What's wrong?
She makes a good point. It would be wise of me to watch what I say out loud. What's this? I've spotted something that's not quite right. What's so unusual about this suitcase?
I was looking at this earlier because I saw the pink wheel and I was like, huh. The other thing is that there's also no wheel stoppers, which is very weird.
Take that!
There's something very peculiar about these wheels.
As in?
As in, There are no stoppers in place on these. Without stoppers, one would think that the turbulence would have sent it flying.
And
And so, it is very likely that this suitcase was placed here after we hit that turbulence. Let's take a closer look at it, shall we?
Suki, come back.
This was apparently designed by Miss Teneiro herself. The design is a certain
You have to say this for me.
Je ne sais quoi.
je ne sais quoi about it. Yes, perhaps that is the best way to put it.
Oh, I can actually see the faces now. They are cute.
Edgeworth, no, I'm talking about Edgeworth. He's
I
so
know.
cute. Like,
Okay.
he's a little French. He's like, je ne sais quoi. Il y a un petit je ne sais quoi sur cette valise.
A $1,200 price tag. Not exactly priced by someone with a conscience, I'd say.
What else?
Oh yeah, the wheel.
Wait, okay, totally unrelated. Yesterday you talked about if I slept in like I was gonna say a beanbag, but that is not what it is.
Sleeping bag?
Yeah, yes. It's not that comfortable. To be fair, I don't remember because I was sleeping in a sleeping bag on like floor, like on hard floor. Because I went to like our school won something. It was like a kind of sports event that we went to, and we could sleep there. So we went. I also remember I exploded a glow stick, but like, we slept on the floor, and I think I slept okay. It's just not that comfortable because I move around too much when
Well, a sleeping bag in bed. Sounds. Wait.
Again, I move around a little bit, and I don't
know.
like being restrained.
Fair.
What's this? The wheel is completely covered in something. This color and this scent. It appears the substance in question is grape juice. But why would there be juice on the wheel of a suitcase?
Anything else to look at, or I gotta keep looking? I guess. I thought that was it.
I mean, you probably have to.
It would appear to be unlocked. Let's take a look at what's inside. A piece of cloth. And it's soaked with blood.
It's like blood. It's
It appears that this suitcase is very strongly tied to our murder after all.
Investigation complete.
My nose. I'm dying over here. So, explain this to me. What does the suitcase have to do with the murder?
I believe it's pretty safe to say that the killer used this suitcase in some manner. Such as to move something, perhaps.
But aren't you just talking about the cloth then?
That alone is too small. A larger item would be needed to move what I'm thinking of. The thing I believe the killer used this suitcase to transport is...
The booty?
The booty?
Take that!
something that would fit inside a suitcase that is also covered in blood. Sounds like a dead body, doesn't it?
Go you suitcase. This was used to transport the body. It was designed by Rhoda Teneiro. I keep forgetting goddamn pronunciation. Jotted down in my organizer. Bloody cloth found inside the suitcase. Its beautiful pattern has been soiled by blood. Jotted down in my organizer.
But
In light of this, I'd say that Mr. Hicks was moved into the elevator from someplace else. Which means that the murder was committed in an entirely different location.
so you're saying after that, after moving the body into the elevator, the killer brought the suitcase here and just left it?
Exactly. What is it?
Nothing. Just that I was thinking about what Miss Rhoda said about coming here for something.
That's probably her.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Oh. I wanted to give you a bit more time, but I'm afraid I wasn't able to convince the captain. I'm very sorry, Mr. Edgeworth, but the captain feels that he has allowed you ample time. He said he'd appreciate it if you could wrap it up here and return to your seat.
I understand his sentiments. However, if I'm not allowed to complete my investigation, the crime scene may become contaminated by the time we land. If I must stop, then I insist I be allowed to oversee the preservation of the two sites. Under your supervision, of course.
If that's your only condition, then I believe we can accommodate your wishes. I'm here to assist you in any way I can, Mr. Edgeworth. It sounds like fun. We could have out and watch over everything together. Not you.
I found proof that the real crime scene was not in the lounge, and I have enough evidence to prove myself to be innocent of any wrongdoing. And yet, regarding what Miss Meal reminded me about Miss Teneiro, my god, I can't allow my investigation to end here. The truth must come to light.
To be continued.
Okay, this is actually fairly long. I forget that I finished this fairly quickly.
Oh yeah, we did it on Pog with.
But like, this might take like two episodes.
Oh, this is a 3-parter.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll get this part out of the way then. Then we'll
No,
finish
I'm
it up.
saying like.
Oh, we landed.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry,
No, it's okay.
I'm admiring the scene.
I cannot believe his. Oh! Anyway.
I told you there's so many cameos at the game. It's so lovely.
All right. Read the time card.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, not that there's another part. I was just saying it might take us this and another like
Stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
to finish it.
I know.
That's all.
Let's go.
March 12th, 1 p.m. local time, Hope Springs Airport.
Also, the reason why I said there's multiple parts is because the first episode was beginning and latter. This is beginning, middle, so there's another one. There's another save point. That's what I'm saying.
I know that once we had landed, I'm supposed to let the local police take over. And thanks to Miss Teneiro and Miss Meal, I was able to preserve the crime scene. But I just can't shake it. I wasn't able to talk with Miss Teneiro in private. And so I'm left wondering just what was she up to? Why did she do what she did?
Also bless you.
Thank you.
There must be a way for me to continue my investigation.
I've been expecting you, Miles Edgeworth.
Franziska, I thought you were still in Germany.
I go where I am needed. Oh wait, hold on.
Go ahead.
And wherever there are criminals to be caught.
Her name is Franziska von Karma, the daughter of my mentor, Manfred von Karma. She, like myself, is a prosecutor. Are you headed up this case? It would be a bit of a relief if you are.
Don't you try to flatter me, Miles Edgeworth. I'm placing you under arrest.
Are you serious, girl? Come on. I was like, yeah, I got the motto. Woo!
Yeah.
Wait, I just gotta show off my favorite spread.
I love that one too. It's adorable.
What?
It's quite frustrating, actually. I had hoped to see I had hoped
Chill,
to
watch your
exact my
voice.
revenge on you in a different venue. But I'll have to take what I can get. I never thought I'd see the day when a disciple of the House of Von Karma would become a criminal. Have you no shame?
Wait, it has all been a big misunderstanding. I didn't kill the victim.
A misunderstanding. I heard all about the murder over the police radio from the captain himself. You waited for the victim on the first floor and then beat him to death.
Franziska, do you honestly believe that I killed the man?
I suppose I should just reserve judgment until after I've investigated this for myself. I can put your arrest on hold until then.
That's as it should be.
I don't need a lecture on how to perform my duties from you, of all people. To be perfect in every way, the fulfillment of that creed alone is all I strive for.
Well, I have my own creed which I must fulfill. So why don't we solve this together?
I have to get going. The crime scene awaits.
Oh my god! She does the slave grip. That's
She's so cute. Like, she's so cute.
Oh, this definitely a
Also, she's
clear height.
significantly smaller. It's just that one image of them standing next to each other. Don't you dare leave town.
Trust me, I had no intention to.
Detective Gumshoe.
Yes, sir.
Oh, she's so tiny compared to him. Too slow.
Ow!
Okay, hold on. I think that her whip animation is too slow to convey the actual whipping
Yeah, it
motion.
needs to be faster for sure.
You need to cut a few frames in between, but otherwise, she's so cute.
This is amazing.
Wait, hold on. Zoom in on her face. I don't know why she looks so cute. She's like, whoa. Look at her.
This is awesome.
Listen up. I can't read or speak. I'm leaving you in charge of watching this man. Don't mess it up, understand?
Mr. Edgeworth, I'm supposed to guard him.
A simple yes or no, detective.
Yeah, yes, sir. Understood, sir. You just leave it to me.
Miles Edgeworth. If you interfere with my investigation, I'll arrest you on the spot. Are we clear? Her little hand. Oh, she's adorable. Oh, so cutie. Oh my god. I love her. Sorry, she's my favorite character.
Oh god, the HD for her is so good.
I'm sorry. Seeing my two favorite characters on screen makes me so happy. We're all here together, my wife and my husband. Now, let us walk away and eat, and we shall feast tonight.
I'm like
With chicken nuggets and smiley fries. No problem. If you'll excuse me, I have some smiley fries to attend to.
Good to see you again, Mr. Edgeworth, sir. Boy, am I glad to see you're okay.
Thank you, Detective.
I believe in you, sir.
Whoa.
You can lean on me.
Whoa.
I'll get you
I
through
can't
this.
hear you. What the hell?
What happened?
Wha-
What?
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 What? Maybe that was me. But you're like, eat.
Oh, did I like bug out or whatever?
You bugged the fuck out.
Let me.
On my end. Maybe that was me, though. Maybe I got my 5,000 pings. No, you're okay now. You're okay. No, it's okay. It's okay.
Let me read it again and see if it happens.
I believe in you, sir. You can lean on me. I'll get you through this.
No, it absolutely didn't. No way.
Okay. Weird.
It was like your connection dropped. And like,
Oh.
Oh.
That's weird. Okay. If anyone on stream heard that or didn't hear that
it might have
too.
been me. Again,
Well, I just want to make sure.
5,000 ping is Crazy. 5,000 ping is crazy. Still not over that. It's the second time this happens.
I have to admit, I'm a bit curious as to what Franziska is up to. Maybe I should ask the good detective.
It was fun on stream. Let's go.
Very well. In that case, I have a few questions for you.
I can't jam. This one doesn't have anything. That's as much as I can jam. Oh wait, I can jam while being deafened.
I can do
That's a
this.
good idea. But that doesn't convey the emotion. You know? Nothing will hit harder than my little Tomodachi.
Sorry. Anyway.
Hold on. I can do this.
Sorry, I love this theme. This theme is so good.
Also, you can continue, sorry. I'm just gonna vibe out. Okay?
Yeah, go
Yeah.
What a view of the planes preparing for takeoff. Besides the turbulence, they're really not all that bad as a mode of transportation.
Of course, that's his only gripe.
I can't believe there's no one manning the counter when a murder has just occurred.
As soon as I muted, I coughed so hard.
Aw.
Lunchland. Not bad. I guess it's gotten big enough to warrant its own branch shops. What should I go with?
You want to read her out or should I?
That was the guy by the way, not Edgeworth.
Oh, was it? Am I stupid?
The last one.
Which one should I go with?
I recommend our airport special World Flag lunchboxes. Only available for a limited time.
Why do I have a feeling this is an Angel Star business?
We have a variety of lunchboxes made up to hug with different countries' flags.
I wonder if they're aiming to take Lunchland to the international market.
La la la.
Looking from behind, I think I've seen this man somewhere before.
Soviet Russia World Flag lunchboxes eat you. Found it. Wow. Oh, I feel a wave of creative powers coming on. It's over 9,000 walls. My next elite movie, it's gonna be the Steel Samurai Warrior of Neo Tokyo versus the World Samurai Champion of the Earth. It's gonna rock through so many boxers.
The Steel Samurai is finally getting a movie.
What the fuck did I just...
He's excited. Leave him alone.
This man was in the first class with me. He was quite shaken up by the world affair.
A whole affair.
I did it. I made it the whole flight. I'm not scared of turbulence anymore. He must have been pretty scared. He's repeating the same thing over and over again to himself.
Guys, I'm craving fries.
Of the smiley variety, maybe? All right, fine. Let's have the goddamn Edgeworth or Gumshoe.
Oh,
wait,
the
the kid.
smiling kite, yes.
This child seems to be happily enjoying the sight of so many planes.
Wow, I'd love to take a run down that runway.
Wait, I would.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
Oh, the youth of today.
I don't get to speak for a bit.
So much potential, yet so misguided.
I think. I don't know.
I know. You'll be able to speak soon. We're probably going to speak with
Edgeworth
Edgeworth
is
and
so
Wonka.
tiny compared to Gumshoe. It's so cute. He's like, Gumshoe, 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 squat down. I can't talk to you. I need you to look me into my eyes.
Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, I think something just fell out of your pocket.
What are you... Ugh.
Did something fall out or not? I didn't, get a good look, sir.
It doesn't concern you, so don't worry about it. The prosecutor's badge of all things. Gumshoe must never know that I dropped it. So, how's the initial investigation going?
We just shipped the body off to the coroner's office. And we're taking statements now, sir.
What?
Gumshoe, Edgeworth wants uppies. Franziska would ask for uppies. Gumshoe, kneel down. I need a table.
That sounds like Franziska. She was always good at quick responses to a case.
I thought about the table thing. I was like, what the fuck are you cooking?
I'd say she was a little too quick, sir.
Oh? How so?
I rushed on over as soon as I got word of the affair, sir. But somehow, when I got here, Miss Von Karma was already barking out orders at everyone. It was kind of creepy, as though she knew there had been a murder or something. Had to come in advance to await your flight's arrival.
That is sort of odd. She did show up rather quickly and out of the blue. Plus, I still don't know why she's here in America. There must be some backstory to all of this.
Miss Von Karma just kind of popped out of the prosecutor's office about a week ago, sir. Something about chasing down leads related to a certain incident.
No details.
It's kind of top secret, so she can't talk about it, even with me, sir.
Knowing her, the only type of talking she likes to do is with her whip. Plus, I doubt the top secret part was what stopped her from talking to you, Detective. Although, I wonder if her case has anything to do with mine.
Anyway, that's about all the info I have, sir. Should find out more as we investigate.
Yes, it is high time to resume my investigation. Starting with talking to the people involved in this case afresh.
Is it time to go inside? Yeah, he's with us now! You!
I need to sneeze.
You need to sneeze? Go
But
ahead.
it's not coming out.
Oh, you want me to get the little feather?
I hate that guy. And I hate
Alright.
that woman right there.
Yeah, I know. All right. Here's the title card.
You read it.
All right. March 12th, 1:37 p.m. Flight G390, second floor, first class.
So you must be the captain.
Why, yes I am, and who might you be?
Sorry. I don't know why this voice was him.
It totally does.
I
I am the prodigy prosecutor Franziska von Karma, and I have a few questions for you. Don't you dare, Captain. I'm getting friendly with another woman.
Oh, nah. I totally see it, too. This guy totally would hire her just because she's hot.
I'll never forgive you if you do.
What are you talking about? I only have eyes for you, my dear Cammy. I wouldn't bet money on our dear captain to be much of a reputable person.
Sir, you don't want to ask the captain some questions, sir?
He was in the cockpit the entire time. I highly doubt he would know anything of use. Anyway, I'd like to leave that type of witness to Franziska and her whip.
It's cute how he like trusts her to do the job.
Yeah.
Ah!
No, sorry.
No!
He just laughs and moves on. That's funny as hell. That's amazing. Not this tomato ass.
That guy looks like he doesn't get paid enough for this.
The police officer? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, Edgeworth, you ready?
Dude, I could go for 5 guys right now. Edgeworth, Phoenix.
Stop.
Apollo.
March 12th, 1:40 p.m. Flight G390, first floor, lounge.
But I could go for a burger.
Now see here. Ah! Sorry. I'm sorry.
How long do you intend to hold me? It's impossible for me to be a criminal, I told you! Mr. LeBlanc.
Oh, it is you. Tell this man to stop stopping me from going. Time is money. I don't have even 1 second of wasteful time to spend.
Oh, can we leave?
I miss Makoto Yuri from Persona.
From Persona. Wait, we can talk to everyone here.
Elbow?
Oh, whoa. Wait, can I interact with this now?
There's nothing supernatural about the earthquakes and elevators. Although, it's just me or do elevators have a long-standing hatred for me?
Alright, do you want to talk to everyone here and then we can...
Yeah.
Alright. I'm not gonna interact with everything else though, that's a pain.
But maybe Gumshoe has something to say about them.
There's so many objects in this room. Are you kidding me?
Meh.
I'll do everything downstairs, but not this room.
I may have a word with you, Miss Meal.
No, you may not have a word with me. I don't want to talk to any other man except for the captain right now.
Me too, Cammy. I'll never talk to another woman. Wow! This definitely looks like a job for Franziska. What did I ever do to deserve this? More than this job, all I truly love is my sweet Cammy. Might I suggest you not say that at this moment in front of Franziska? Franziska, I'd like to ask you about the investigation.
Mouse, Edgeworth, can't you see I'm in the middle of taking his statement? This man is only captain in title. I'm going to teach him how to do his job properly.
Oh, okay. From now on, I'll keep my focus and take my responsibilities seriously.
He's really trembling there.
If it makes him take his job seriously, it's not such a bad thing, is it?
But why are you looking at me like that, sir?
I love Gumshoe's little Kia.
Anyway. I'll leave it there. There's too many items to investigate literally everything.
Oh man, there's a really pretty lady in that plane over there. Ah, she's looking over here. Quick, sir. Wave at her with me, please.
I refuse to be your wingman on this.
They're so cute.
There are a few copies of Sky Magazine in the magazine rack. This one's special. Oh, it looks like it's an English trivia quiz.
Now I've got one. What starts with I and means boldly rude and disrespectful?
The answer is most definitely insolent.
Time's up, sorry, sir, but the correct answer is insolvent.
Detective Gumshoe, don't tell me your English ability is at the same level as him.
That looks fantastic.
Hey, the statue.
What about it, detective? Did you notice something?
I saw this guy in a dream last night. The resemblance is uncanny, sir.
You saw him in your dreams.
Well, yeah, I saw him and then arrested him. I wanted to show you just how vital I am in our partnership.
Being useful in your sleep is of no help to me in the real world, detective.
Go investigate the chair, the rock pal chair.
This one?
They said you wouldn't have a conversation with. Oh.
Ah, Mr. Edgeworth, you have to see this chair. It says in honor of Rocker Pals Day.
What exactly is the big deal with these rocker pals?
They're a seriously sweet Swiss superstar rock band, sir. Ah, makes you want to listen to one of their songs right now.
Sorry, I got lost in that forest of just now.
I'm stupid.
Do you want me to explain it to you again?
You know, Detective, I think I'll have to take a raid check on that regrettably.
They've got a piano on this plane? Hey, do you think I could try it out, sir?
I think you know better than to randomly touch things at a crime scene, Detective. Besides, I didn't know you knew how to play.
Of course I do. I'm practically proficient.
Interesting, the things you learn about people on a daily basis.
I can get Doe and Rita come out just right, sir.
2 notes does not a proficient pianist make, Detective.
It's not that.
Looks like we can't go beyond here, sir.
Plus, the body's been sent off to the medical examiner's office for an autopsy.
All right, let's see here. Sir, you can't go in there.
I'm Miles Edgeworth. I am one of the prosecutors on this case, so please let me through.
I'm very sorry, sir. No one is allowed to enter without Miss Von Karma's express permission.
But I'm on the case.
Yes, I understand that, but I also have explicit instructions not to let you through from Miss Von Karma.
How'd you do this to me, Franziska?
No, I didn't want to.
My little nose.
I'm sorry.
Itchy. And my little throat. It's hurting.
Did you finish taking his statement yet?
Yep, all done, sir. I'm not concerned if you're done examining the cargo hold. I want my cargo back.
Let's show him the badge first. Come on.
You! I can say you have the guts to show me a piece of art at this time. From a single glance, I can already tell it's bossy worthless.
This has much more value as a piece of non-art, I assure you.
You look like you have something to say. Perhaps you are thinking, I like casting pearls before swine.
Actually hit the nail on the head for once.
What's wrong? What's up?
I was giggling.
Bless you.
If you make a single scratch on my art, you will pay.
Art? What sort of art?
Mr. Lablanc is an art dealer, so he's got a bunch of artwork down in the cargo hold, sir.
I'll mute so I can just watch and then sneeze.
All right, it's fine.
There's practically a mountain of them, large and small. From folk costumes to stone statues, I sell all kinds of arts.
Well, costumes. Speaking of which, Mr. LeBlanc's hat kind of looks like that other piece of cloth.
I didn't think of that.
Mr. LeBlanc, can you please take a look at this for me?
Oh, it's a Burgundian cloth.
As I suspected, your hat is made of the same material, I suppose.
Yes, of course. This fabric is so famous, orders come from all over the seas for more.
Burgundian cloth, world famous export of Burgundia. Its beautiful pattern has been soiled by blood. Updated in my organizer.
Then this is the cargo you were talking about earlier.
No. My cargo this time is much, many gigantic. You're detective. When can I have my cargo moved? You can get your cargo back when we're done investigating, pal. The stubbornness of you police is no good. And it's no good that the attendant refuses to exit the attendant's room, too.
An attendant? I wonder if he's talking about Miss Teneiro. What did you mean by that attendant, Mr. LeBlanc?
She was taken into the attendant's room for an interview. And they still have not come out. They make no sign of coming out either. I was finished with my own interview much earlier, quicker than her.
Why is Miss Teneiro's interview the only one that's taking up so much time?
Oh, hello. Oh, hey, look.
Wife! Miles Edgeworth, you were given free reign to examine the plane, weren't you?
Yes, I was able to obtain the cooperation of the flight attendants. Speaking of attendants, I'd like to speak with Miss Teneiro. I wonder if you might grant me permission to enter the flight attendant's room.
Before I do,
I love her wag.
you still have to clear up a few issues surrounding your own circumstances.
Oh, we're gonna have a freaking reasoning battle with her. No.
Reasoning deathmatch.
No, you're gonna say that.
I understand.
You may have tricked those attendants with your sophisticated talking. But you can't pull the wool over my eyes, Miles Edgeworth. Oh, she's so pretty.
Argument Franziska's logic.
Let's not complicate things and go with the most obvious conclusion. Wait, yeah. The scene of the crime was here, in the very lounge the body was discovered. For the time the victim was seen calling for an attendant until his body was found. The only person in this lounge the entire time was you, Miles Edgeworth. This
Unmistakably.
foolishly makes you the likeliest suspect. Yeah.
The likeliest suspect, Franziska.
I said foolishly. Do you have a problem with that?
No, but it's not like you to use such vague wording. They're usually a bit more absolute.
Leave me alone. I'm simply trying to watch out for you. Or is my kindness too hard for you to comprehend?
Thank you, but your leniency is unnecessary, for I will prove my innocence soon enough. If I want to continue my investigation, I'll have to break her line of logic fast.
I win. Let's go, Drippy! Rebuttal.
won!
Franziska's logic.
Don't you think you're being a bit rash by simply declaring me the culprit?
I like my affairs to be simple and perfect. I'll show you the meaning of both when I finish this whole thing within 3 minutes. 3.
Hey, you sound like you're cooking a pack of instant noodles. Throw!
I won't allow even 3 seconds of useless testimony to be uttered in my presence.
I see she hasn't changed a bit, but I won't allow her to send me to prison so easily.
I think she's changed a lot.
Alright.
And I think Edgeworth is just mean.
Hold it!
So tell me, Franziska, do you know all there is to know about the crime scene?
I know all that there is to know in order to arrest you.
And nothing more?
Are you saying there is more I need to know?
The whip to threaten.
Ah, well, why did you whip me, sir?
Sorry, Scruffy. My hand must have slipped.
It would appear that Franziska doesn't have all the facts of this case yet.
I think it's cute that she has a nickname for him.
Yeah, Scruffy.
What do you mean by scene?
Please stop pretending like you don't know. It's insulting. Obviously, I'm talking about how Mr. Hicks was seen calling for an attendant at 5 a.m. And then, from the time after that call until the body was found.
That was in his
While it's true that I was in the lounge the whole time, that fact alone does not make me the criminal.
Yippee! Yippee! We'll see about that. At the conclusion of this investigation. Sorry, I read that and
Okay.
and I was like, wait, did I read that?
Yeah, no,
Or
you-
at? However, there's one thing that even you must admit at this time.
Under the circumstances, I suppose I can agree that I am the most likely suspect.
But I believe in you, sir. I don't think you did it. Miss Von Karma's gotta believe that too, right? I mean, you two are like ow!
Quiet, Scruffy. Even if we were related by blood, that's no guarantee that he's not a criminal.
Franziska,
I demand to see some proof that you are not the guilty party.
the likeliest suspect, huh? What a roundabout euphemism. But it would appear that she doesn't yet know about the new evidence that we acquired and where we acquired it. I'll take care of the gaps in her logic one hole at a time.
I do want to say that she's like asking him to prove his innocence because she doesn't want him to be proven
Yeah.
guilty. Like, she has such a roundabout way of showing that she cares a lot. I love her.
Objection!
Alright, I did
She's a
motion
lot
control.
like So-So in hindsight.
Kind of true.
It would appear that you did not have all the information you needed after all.
And what does that entail?
I found a nice piece of evidence just before I was forced to stop investigating. A piece that proves that the body was moved from a different location.
Scoff.
The killer used a suitcase to move the victim's body, meaning that the real scene of the crime is not this lounge at all.
No, who's the rashly jumping to conclusion? Fuck, I missed a word.
Excuse me?
All you did was find this piece of cloth inside the suitcase. That doesn't prove that the body was moved. It could be that the killer simply chose that suitcase as a good place to hide the cloth.
I expected you would come to that conclusion. It would seem I can't escape that easily.
I just realized this is like the...
Yeah, I switched it, remember?
I forgot you switched it.
How you going?
You
Busy.
should know better than that. Von Karma is perfect in every way.
Ah, but did you know that the killer definitely wheeled that the suitcase around at some point?
As if there's proof of that.
Where's the proof that this suitcase was moved around?
Take that!
The spilled grape juice in front of the elevator.
Yes, and I'd like to draw your attention to this area here. I realized this a while ago. Where's the evidence that proves that the killer dragged the suitcase through here?
Take that!
I really hope that was close enough.
This mark here. When you said it looks suspiciously like tracks from 2 wheels.
I suppose.
Further, there's also grape juice residue on the wheels of the suitcase. This means that the suitcase containing the victim's body definitely passed through here.
I suppose this means that the killer did move the victim's body from elsewhere.
I'm glad you've come to your senses.
Not so fast. This still doesn't put you in the clear. Not by a long shot.
Of course it doesn't.
I need a sneeze.
Argument, Franziska's Logic Part 2.
You prepared yourself and acquired the piggy bank before the plane hit that turbulence. And then you waited for the victim in the lounge where you beat him to death. Then, while you were in the elevator with the victim's body stuffed in the suitcase, the plane hit a patch of turbulence, and out flew the body from within the suitcase. I was so close. Lisp. With no way out, you hastily put the suitcase back where you had taken it from, and pretended to discover of the body. Oh, the discoverer.
The Discoverer. That's a hard word to
Yeah,
say.
the discoverer.
Not a bad bit of logic for something you thought of on the fly.
Just what are you insinuating?
But I will show you exactly how flawed your logic is. No matter how strong of a face you put on, not even you can hide your fears
Oh
from
my God,
me.
is that Suki?
I'll expose the
Oh my
flaws in
God,
the
hi,
logic in one
Suki.
fell swoop.
My
Is-
bestie just walked into the room.
The kitty came in to say hi.
Hell yeah.
Rebuttal, Franziska's Logic Part 2.
The turbulence.
And how do you suppose I was able to take the piggy bank out of its display case? As I recall, the case was locked.
That's easy. If the case was locked, you simply had to hit the glass. Like this.
Now! You've shattered my heart of glass!
So she wants to talk about the in-flight shop in the Captain Ugo bank, does she?
That takes care of how you obtained the murder weapon. GG easy, Mouse Edgeworth.
Hold it!
Her train of thought, by the way, for this makes no sense.
I thought there wasn't any of the victim's blood found in the lounge.
I mean, I want to think that she's just purposefully bullshitting. I kind of forget why, like, a little bit about
It's okay.
like the extra dialogue. I
I'll
just
figure it
remember the important shit from this episode. I thought you would say that. What? Did you think I wouldn't have noticed? I hate being sick. I think you just found a way to cleverly hide the blood splatter in the lounge by accidentally spilling grape juice on top of it.
Ugh, are you accusing me of tampering with the crime scene now?
We'll see, won't we? The forensic scientists are hard at work as we speak.
And what do you propose I did after that?
Ow.
So I put the victim's body into the suitcase and then... Where was I headed, Franziska?
That's pretty obvious. You were bringing it to first class where you could safely keep an eye on it.
We're talking about this thing, you know. I'd hardly call it discreet or ordinary.
Humph, annoying brat. Well then, you were just intending to leave it inside the elevator. But unfortunately for you, a wrench was thrown into your plans because...
I'm playing hit that patch of turbulence.
And then fear after their body, and then yada yada.
You've experienced turbulence on a flight before.
Of course, many times. You get used to it after a little while.
The patch we hit was especially rough, and I passed out briefly, but only for a second.
Let's not go that far.
Good thing it was only for a sec, sir. It'd be bad if you had really blanked out.
Yes, indeed.
You
Unfortunately,
sucked
blanking out
up.
is exactly what got me into this mess in the first place.
That's enough of your idle chatter. I'm not through with you yet, Miles Edgeworth. Suki, please stop judging me.
You hastily put the suitcase out. Are you taking it?
Hold it.
If I really were a criminal, do you really think I would be so easily caught?
You are certainly in the middle of being caught right now.
Yeah. I have to find a contradiction fast, or I won't have much of my own hide left to save.
I have to say, you're looking rather caught right now. And I'll tell you exactly what you did after that. You loitered around the lounge. And picky buddy.
I didn't pretend to be anything. I really was the first to discover the victim's body.
I suppose that's true.
So then, you are yielding to my statements.
Don't be foolish! I still insist that you're the killer, but... in that sense, you really were the first to discover the body to be dead.
No matter what I say, she seems dead set on making me out to be the killer. The logic is reasonably sound, and a large majority of it reflects the truth. But there is one point about it that is not quite right.
And that's this one.
Objection!
The fact that you took this piece of evidence into account in your testimony is to be commended. Your legal prowess is certainly something to be feared.
Evidence and logic. Essential tools that those who would stand in a courtroom must learn to master.
But what if there was a fake piece of evidence thrown into the mix?
A fake?
This Captain Ugo piggy bank is just such a fake. It is not the real murder weapon.
What?
That's the contradiction here? Okay.
Okay, good. The timing of when the bank was taken from the shop is important, and it was taken after the turbulence had occurred.
But then, what about the blood on the bank? What do you make of that?
I assume it was added after the murder, when the killer fabricated this weapon. Looking at it this way, the killer basically did 3 things after the turbulence. After exiting the elevator,
This is a really cool, like, recreation. This is so sick.
the killer brought the suitcase to the shop and left it there. Then the killer proceeded to pick the bank up off the floor and took it to fabricate a fake murder weapon by hitting the victim on the head. Finally, the victim's wallet was planted on my personage, in my pocket to be precise. Everything was done so that I would be framed for the murder of Mr. Ackby Hicks.
You there!
Yes, ma'am.
Other than this piggy bank, was anything else resembling a murder weapon found?
We didn't find anything in this lounge or in the shop that could be used as one, ma'am. Most of the items that could be used were broken during the turbulence. And the remaining items all tested negative for any trace of blood.
I see. Well, Miles Edgeworth, it appears your stall tactics are at an end.
But it's possible that it's just hidden somewhere, sir. Yeah.
If the criminal had wanted to hide the weapon in a safer place, I'd think the weapon would be hidden in the same place as the bloody cloth.
Exactly what I was thinking. Because the cloth was hidden inside that suitcase, it signals to me that the killer had not prepared a more secure place to hide the evidence. Which means that the real murder weapon is either still on the murderous personage, or is still at the real crime scene.
There is one more possibility.
And that would be...
That the piggy bank is in fact the real weapon.
But didn't we just...
Let me finish! The killer took the bank from out of the display case before the turbulence. By opening the lock on the display case door. And it was at the time that the glass pane in the door was broken.
Surprisingly, you're not the first one to say that.
I'd say that's perfectly a reasonable line of girl, where's the foolish words? I need those words back. That's all I could say. That's a perfectly reasonable line of reasoning, wouldn't you? Let's see, so that means the killer had the key to the display case?
Franziska, the person you're talking about.
Not so fast, I'm not finished. The person I'm talking about also committed another sin. She tricked the captain and granted you permission to conduct your investigation. Yes, it is the sin of lying. Speaking of which, I recall that you also wish to speak with her.
Yes.
Very well. Permission granted. But only if I can sit in on your interrogation. Same thing. Do we understand each other?
I have no intention of interrogating her, but you are welcome to accompany me if you so wish.
Miss Teneiro's in the flight attendant's room. Let's move.
Wait, do we get all of them following? Oh.
Miss Teneiro isn't the flight attendant's room. Let's move.
That blue door over there leads to the flight attendant's room, sir.
Alright, let's go and see what Miss Teneiro has to say for herself.
I'm tired of listening to the cat because I'm sick.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And it's like clogging my nose because I speak and speak and speak. And then, because, okay, my nose is blocked, but the only way for me to breathe is through my mouth, which I am currently using to exhale while I speak.
Oh, I'm sorry. All this dialogue the same.
I can't breathe while I'm speaking anyways, but still.
You! Hurry and solve your murder! If you do not, how am I supposed to have my cargo returned to me?
If you could please be patient just a little longer, Mr. Lablanc.
Hurry and solve it, like a strike of thunder!
It's as fast as lightning, and believe me, if I could, I would.
I've been told by Miss Von Karma that you can now enter the flight attendant's room. Please feel free to look around.
Thank you. Now to unravel Miss Teneiro's true intentions.
Oh, this is a pretty little room.
Oh, this room is just as small as the
DS version?
DS version, yeah. I thought it was gonna be bigger, but no, it's just as tiny and cute.
March 12th.
Also, I'll mute so I can just... Oh, I dropped my mouse. What the hell?
It's okay.
So I can watch.
Do you want me to do all the voice acting?
Yeah.
That's okay. I know you're...
I'm very lightheaded.
I know, it's okay. We're gonna be stopping soon. Probably after this section.
Yeah.
March 12th, 2:23 p.m. Flight G390, first floor, flight attendant's room.
So you're the one that's poked around inside this plane without the captain's permission. Deviating from the flight attendant's manual is very unbecoming, you know. What were you hoping to accomplish by doing that?
Miss Teneiro,
Mr. Edgeworth, you're here too?
can you please help us and shed some light on why you did what you did?
Oh no. Oh no.
All right.
Who can we talk to?
Yes, sir.
Oh, you can talk to him, yay.
What are you doing and why are you fidgeting?
I've never been on a plane before. I've never been in an attendant's room.
Well, even on a normal flight, one would rarely ever need to enter one.
Sorry, I just realized, I love how you can totally tell whose bunk is who. The stark
I
difference.
hate her so much. I'm sorry.
She's such a slob. Oh my god. She's just a brat.
I don't know when I'll ever get to be on a plane again, so I want to soak it all in now, sir. Let's see, a box full of crowns, a yellow suitcase, and oh, what a great trip.
Paging Detective Gumshoe, kindly return to the situation at hand.
Way to show who's boss, Mr. Edgeworth. Not even Miss Von Karma's whip is a match for you.
You give me too much credit. She simply didn't have all the information. To be sure, the fights will become tougher and tougher as this investigation progresses.
That's all right, Mr. Edgeworth. You got me watching your back. I'll make sure to keep on supporting you in any way I can. You just say the word, sir.
Really? Then how about standing out in front and absorbing whiplashes for me?
That's crazy. This door leads to the cargo hold. But I can't let you through without Miss Von Karma's express permission.
That's not a bad way to handle the situation if it was any old case, but this isn't.
So between you and Miss Von Karma, who's better at their job?
Oh, there's no comparison to be made, Detective. None.
What does he mean by that?
Miles Edgeworth, isn't there something that you should be doing right now?
Of course, I should be asking Miss Teneiro for her side of the story.
That's right. And how does that have anything to do with what's over there?
Nothing really.
If you already knew that, then why don't you hurry up with the interrogation already?
With all this junk inside these boxes, there's no rhyme or reason to any of it.
That's our lost and found, Mr. Edgeworth.
Gold crowns and swords and necklaces. It's like a treasure trove in here, sir.
The fact that these were left on the plane implies that they were carried onto it to begin with. Something tells me that it's time for Go-You to send its metal detectors out for repairs.
That's a good ass point, actually.
And what are inside these boxes?
Oh, this is the same? Oh no, it's different.
Oh, those are some souvenirs I brought in Borginia.
There's so many. There's even a second box.
Well, yes, I find that folk art from around the world does great things for my creativity.
The suitcases certainly could have done with a whole lot less of your creativity.
That's tough.
It's one of those suitcases designed by Miss Teneiro. You can tell it's hardly ever been used by the lack of even a single scratch on it. But these are the attendant's lockers, huh?
Oh, sorry, this is Gumshoe.
So these are the attendant's lockers, huh? Let's hurry up and examine them, sir.
Why must men always be so rude?
Oh my god.
Besides, who exactly gave you permission to search through the attendant's lockers?
Wait, Detective. It would be uncouth of us.
Uncouth? Uncouth? I think it's uncouth.
Uncouth of us to look in a woman's locker without her permission.
Yeah, I guess so. As I feel this murderous draft and I can sense a whip out not far behind.
What happened? What'd you say?
I'm pretty sure it's uncouth.
Uncouth, my bad. Okay, nothing with the poster. That's the leave. Okay.
What exactly is this panel for?
Ah, that's the emergency control panel for the elevator. We use it to stop the elevator on the first floor and to keep its doors open.
That seems like it'd be important, but apparently it does not. I didn't mean to leave. No, I didn't want to be up here either. There you go. Let's look at the bed here.
It's pretty easy to tell who sleeps in which bunk just by looking. I'm almost certain that the well-kept one up top belongs to Miss Teneiro.
Ew, this bottom one is a giant mess.
You sloven, squalid scoundrel of a man. You dare scrutinize a woman's bed and invade her privacy.
Now!
There are some things in life best kept to yourself, Detective.
I love how Edgeworth has like the tact to not say it out loud.
There sure is to be a clue of some sort in this trash can. Detective Gumshoe, if you please.
Yes, sir. You just leave the rummaging to me.
Scruffy, how dare you go through a woman's trash without her permission? Have you no sense of honor?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just doing what Mr. Edgeworth told me to do.
Forgive me, Detective.
Well, go on. Let's hear our troublesome attendant out.
In due time, I do have one thing I'd like to ask you.
Yes?
Do you plan to continue using that whip for the foreseeable future?
Of course. I've wrangled many a testimony out of people thanks to it.
Yeah, and probably a whole ton of yelps too. Ow!
I'm willing to bet that the majority of them came from you, Detective.
Alright, that's all the optional dialogue. Let's go. Want to see my attorney's badge?
I'm sorry, Mr. Edgeworth. I don't know how to answer you. As a professional flight attendant, I'm a failure.
She must be worn out from the long questioning session she just went through. Why did you lie about receiving the captain's permission like that?
Because I didn't think I would be able to get his permission.
What do you mean?
The captain, he only has ears for Cammy. I spoke with the captain a little earlier myself. He definitely seems to be rather taken with his meal. Yes, and on top of that, I had mistakenly accused Mr. Edgeworth of being the killer. I wanted to make amends.
In that case, please allow me to thank you for what you did. Thanks to you, I was able to clear myself of all charges.
Really? You were able to prove your innocence? Oh, thank goodness. Miss Teneiro, is it? There's one thing I'd like to ask you. You were in the in-fight shop just before the turbulence, weren't you? Please answer honestly. Yes, I was. And why were you there? Well,
Why the sudden hesitation? Franziska seems to have struck a nerve.
all I did was go check up on the shop like I always do. You're saying it was for work then? Yes, I'm in charge of the shop, so I have to keep an eye on it. I don't have any reason to go in there otherwise. After your visit to the shop, you paid a visit to this room, correct? Yes, I came back to freshen up and adjust my makeup. I'm sorry, but there isn't much else to tell.
Miss Teneiro claims you have no reason other than duty to go to the shop. But is that all there is to it? Maybe I should ask her about that thing. If you could please take a look at this for me, Miss Teneiro.
Oh, that suitcase.
Yes, about this suitcase. You are the one who designed it, correct? And I think I figured something else out about it. This suitcase is the reason you went to the shop, isn't it?
There's nothing you won't find out eventually, is there?
Won't you please tell me more about this suitcase?
Yes, I was interested in seeing how the suitcases I had designed were selling. I know that as a service professional, I'm not supposed to care, but I really wanted to know. And I was glad to see it was the last one there.
The last one there. So you're saying, Mr. Teneiro, that the suitcase in question was the last one?
Yes, they're just so popular they're practically flying off the shelves.
That's not exactly the impression I got.
The one in the shop is most definitely the last one.
Well, we're currently looking at that suitcase.
Really? Then I guess we sold all of them. Thank you very much for taking the last one.
I didn't say anything about buying it.
My God. Then say you'll buy it.
I'm sorry, I can't.
But why? I think it'd go great with your complexion, Mr. Edgeworth. It really suits you. I guarantee it personally as a service professional.
Well, that is... how should I put this? It's hideous.
What?
Maybe that was a bit too direct. Moving on, my issue with the suitcase isn't the design. It's the number of them remaining.
Remaining?
There were 2 suitcases in the in-flight shop when I investigated it.
2? But that's impossible. I'm sure there was only 1. Looks like your story has generated quite the contradiction. I left the shop. I'm positive there was only 1 suitcase left.
Something is amiss here. What could be the meaning of this inconsistency? By the way, Miss Teneiro, what is one of those suitcases doing here?
That's...
I thought you said there was only 1 left.
That one is, it's mine. I've used it for a very long time now.
She's used it for a long time. I think not. Mr. Teneiro, I'd appreciate if you wouldn't lie to me.
Excuse me?
I don't believe for even 1 second that you've used this for a very long time. What proves that this hasn't been used for nearly as long as Mr. Teneiro says.
Take that!
Tell me, Mr. Teneiro, Is it also your habit to keep the price tag pristine on your suitcase?
Haha. What is the meaning of this? Why would you lie about a suitcase?
Despite having faith in her design sense, the sales numbers made her cry bitter tears. The truth is becoming increasingly clear to me. Miss Teneiro, I think I understand. I know what you are trying to hide.
I need to take a sip of water. I've been talking for too long.
Mika, how you doing? You doing okay?
I have a headache. I'm here, like under a blanket on my chair, curled up like.
Aw,
hey.
you don't have to meet if you don't
My
want
mouth
to.
is like wide open as I'm breathing in and out, like oh help me.
You gotta get some humidifier up in your room. Anyway, heart emoji. Let's keep going.
Now then, the suitcase was originally in... Seeing as how the price tag is still on this suitcase, one can only assume it was out on the floor for sale in the shop. And the person who bought this suitcase was...
I assume the only person would be Zinc.
Take that!
This is the person who bought the suitcase.
Sorry, but I don't think I understand your line of logic at all. Care to explain why you chose to finger that person?
If that's how you're going to play this, then I'll admit that I was wrong.
Don't say that, Franziska.
Instead of basking in your great admission, perhaps you should spend some time thinking.
Alright, I'll rethink things, but there really is only one point I have to focus on. The suitcase is on sale in the in-flight shop.
The person who bought this suitcase was. Would it be the victim then? I'm like super stupid. Hold on. Who would have bought the suitcase? So she has a suitcase in her room.
Yeah, they're talking about the suitcase in her room. They're not talking about any suitcase. We're talking about the suitcase that's in her room right now.
So it has to be her?
Take that!
It was you, wasn't it, Miss Teneiro? I hate to say this, but this suitcase that you designed, it hasn't sold very well, has it? You saw how poorly this design that you poured your heart into was selling, and would deeply hurt. That's why you wanted to make it look like it was selling by buying it yourself. Isn't that right?
And the reason you went to the shop and came back here was... I'm sorry. All I really have is my job. I was overjoyed when my design was chosen. Thought that maybe I'd finally accomplished something.
But the suitcase didn't sell.
It's because of the design, isn't it? Because it's, as you put it, hideous.
I can't say they chose a great place in which to sell them either.
We weren't selling a single one, they were just sitting there collecting dust. I felt so bad seeing them there day in and day out. So I decided to buy one for every flight I worked.
You buy one every single time you work a flight.
I see, so in order to keep your resolution, you went and bought one today as well.
Jesus Christ, that's so much money.
Yes, and here's our receipt for that purchase.
I mean, doesn't the money go back to her?
No, it goes into the business. I doubt she's making commission on her design. But, you know, maybe she could be.
This receipt is clearly time-stamped 5:40 a.m.
Was it really? Oh, it does say 5:40. I thought that said 6:40. Not bad. Suitcase
Dummy.
receipt. Bought it at the in-flight shop and left in the attendance room. The timestamp says 5:40 a.m.
So,
Jot it down in my
have
organizer.
Waiting for me.
And you're gonna go, like,
Alas, I shall go eat.
all right, sweet.
Despite this being an awkward spot to to leave at.
That's
At least I
okay.
know what happens. I
Hmm?
think. At least I
Okay,
know
I'm
what
gonna wrap up
happens
this
when-
section. I'll end off stream. But
You can say
Okay.
bye. Bye-bye.
Bye bye, chat.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye, Drippy. Bye bye, people that I like. You can find me on your layer.
Huh?
You can find me on your layer.
Okay.
I love you guys. I love Franziska. I love Edger. I love this game.
This game is
That's
great.
my final concluding message. And I love you, Drippy. You look so pretty today. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
All right, let's wrap things up here. Well, we're not gonna wrap up the whole case, but you know.
The truth is, there's still a bunch of them left unsold. They're planning to scrap the remaining ones at the end of this flight.
Mr. Teneiro, where are those other suitcases?
They should all be down in the cargo hold. And the suitcase the killer used?
Could very well have come from the cargo hold.
Mr. Edgeworth, you don't think that the killer used one of my suitcases too?
Yes, I do. The killer used one of your beloved suitcases to move the victim's body.
How could they? Those suitcases were meant to be faithful partners to our passengers on their trips. That's all I ever wished them to be.
Mr. Teneiro, is there any other way to get to the cargo hold other than the elevator?
The only other way is just through that door there.
And what about the security?
That door has no special lock installed because, just to enter this room, you need a special key card that only crew members have access to.
Which means that the culprit is someone who can enter this room, eliminating the passengers and leaving only crew members as potential suspects.
I can't believe it.
Yes, Franziska?
I'm sorry.
Hold it!
Because they did. I don't know why they don't include their hold it and take that lines. They only have objection.
Yes, Franziska?
Going on these wild goose chases, you're a disgrace to the Von Karma name.
And what do you mean by that?
The suitcase came from the cargo hold. That fact alone tells the whole story.
Yes, which is why I said the culprit must be a crew member who used their key card.
Miles Edgeworth, you're proposing that the killer rode the elevator from the cargo hold, correct?
Yes, that's the only realistic possibility.
The other attendant, Miss Meal. I asked her earlier and she said she had this to say.
Franziska got information out of Miss Meal.
In order to make the elevator go down to the cargo hold, a different key card is required.
A different one.
Yes, and the only person who holds that particular card is you, Miss Rhoda Teneiro, and only you.
What? Is this true, Mr. Teneiro?
Yes, I keep that key card in my locker at all times.
Could you please show us that card right now?
Yes, hold on. I don't believe it.
What's wrong?
Her face.
The key card, it's gone. Very clever. Pretending that your card was stolen when in fact you're just trying to hide it from us. You've really thought this through. Wait, it's not like that. You can tell us all about it, all about what it's like down at the station. Officer, arrest this woman.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Aw. All right, I think we'll stop it here. I think it's a good spot to stop. I'm gonna go ahead and save. Hold on. Okay, where's the? How do I? Oh yeah, there you go. There's a save button. All right, we'll save it here. All right. Let's head up. Let's head back to the title. I already saved. You don't need to do all that. Yes, back to title. Bye bye. All right. Oh my God, we have a little picture of the plate. Let's go. That's so cute. Anyway, that is going to be it for today's stream. Shut up, game music. Anyway, that's gonna be it for today's stream. If you guys did enjoy it, make it. You're not here right now. Get out of here. Drop a like down below because that's what the like button's for. Or at least, like, you know, wish Mika a happy, better, feel better soon. I hope you guys have enjoyed Ace Attorney Investigations Miles Edgeworth so far. This game is so fun. I'm sorry to end it at such an awkward spot, but I tried to find like an okay spot to end it at. Anyway, I'm done yapping now. We will be live again with this next week on Friday. Because of course I'm gonna be live with it next week on Friday. It's goddamn Ace Attorney. I can't miss out on it. Are you crazy? But yeah, if you guys want to watch the last stream and you missed it, it's already chaptered up. It's in a playlist. I should probably link the playlist in the description. I should start doing that. Anyway, I'll put exclamation mark Mika in chat if you somehow haven't found Mika on Blue Sky or YouTube's. She's also down below in the description. I'm done talking now. I'm gonna cry myself to sleep. I don't know. I'll see you guys on Sunday for some Splatoony. Bye.
Objection or something. I love the Steel Samurai.